Dumas Bobcat coverage is brought to you by these local sponsors.
Call ASC Property Management Incorporated and Southland Management Corporation for your real estate and rental property needs. They have 1, 2, and 3 bedroom apartments as well as houses for rent in Dumas, Grady, Gould, Star City, and the surrounding area. Phone 870-382-6762 or come see them at 710 Meadow Drive behind Mad Butcher in Dumas. ASC Property Management and Southland Management, members of the Realtors Association, proud members of the Dumas community, and strong supporters of Bobcat Sports, equal housing provider.
The electric cooperatives got its start lighting Arkansas, and we continue to meet that demand with every resource we can deliver. We're powering your life where you live every single day through one of 17 local cooperatives, each unique, always united, and in your community. Our mission? To provide reliable, affordable, and responsible power to every corner of Arkansas. It's the local hometown cooperative way, because we're better connected together. The Electric Cooperatives of Arkansas.
Did you know that Henderson State University offers a nurturing classroom environment with caring faculty who will invest in your career success? You can learn a lot at Henderson. Come check us out. Visit hsu.edu/getready for additional information. Did you know that Henderson State University offers the only aviation degree in Arkansas? You can learn a lot at Henderson. Come fly with us. Visit hsu.edu/aviation for additional information.
Pico Food says good luck to all the players, coaches, cheerleaders, and marching bands taking the field tonight. Under the lights, it's not about who's in your path, it's about who's in your huddle. And Pico Foods is a proud teammate and supporter of local communities and the state's agricultural producers. Learn more about how Pico Foods buys direct to support local producers. In Arkansas and Missouri, call David Durham or James Chester, 870-202-7101. In Alabama and Mississippi, call Andrew Parker or John Taylor Hickman at 601-670-9383.
The EAB Sports Network presents Dumas Bobcat Football on Country 106.9 thanks to these sponsors: ACS Property Management, Barry's True Value, Big Banjo, Bob's Tire Service, Delta Memorial Hospital, DePaul Community Health Centers, Dumas Family Pharmacy, Dumas Seed Cleaners, Farm Bureau of Dumas, First Natural State Bank, H&R Block, Inks and Threads, Merchants and Farmers Bank, Pico Foods, Pickens Store and Restaurant, Pop's Car Wash, Rattery Pawn and Surplus, Red River Ford Toyota, Southeast Pest Control, and Taylor's Steakhouse. Now, here's voice of the Bobcats, Rick Helton.
And welcome to the Merchants and Farmers Bank of Dumas pregame show, live tonight, Game 10 for the Dumas Bobcats, last game of the regular season. Hello, I'm Rick Helton, voice of the Bobcats, along with Coach McGraw. Larry Harris will be joining us shortly. But we want to welcome you to this football game. We play host tonight to the Pirates of Druce Central as they made the little road trip over from Monticello in a big game tonight. And the Cats are going to the playoffs.
We just don't know where.
We don't know where, but this, if we want to stay home, this is a must-win for the Bobcats tonight. And then some things are going to have to happen around the area. Unfortunately, with this being our special Thursday night edition, Fordyce and McGee does not play till tomorrow night. So that game, a win here tonight for Dumas, and then the outcome of that game will really point us in the right direction. So what we'll do is I will post that on my Facebook page, but I will also see if I can get it posted to the EAB Sports page sometime during the week to let you know where we're going to be. We will be playing football, and I guess it's next Friday night, a week from tomorrow night, in the playoffs, either here or there or there.
Walnut Ridge, Magnet Cove, but we prefer
Dumas, Arkansas. Yeah, there is some potentials for some mega road trips, and needless to say, we followed these young men all over the state in the past, and we will do the same. And you'll be actually hauling them.
I'll be hauling. Hopefully, I don't have to haul them next week. I can wait for another week to do that. Because, like you said, if we win tonight, we got to take care of business here first.
That's right, absolutely.
And then we need Fordyce to beat McGee. That will put us as the 2 seed, and we stay at home. If we lose and McGee wins, let's see. that drops us to 4th, I believe.
So,
and then if we win and McGee wins, that puts us in a 3-way tie for the championship. But because of head-to-head, McGee would be 1, Fordyce would be 2, we would be 3.
Right.
And I would rather they be the 3 and they take the trip to Walnut Ridge versus us taking the trip.
So the only thing we can do about that as Bobcats is win this football game tonight and let the rest play out as it is going to play out. But nonetheless, we will be in postseason play next Friday night somewhere. So we'll keep you informed during the week as to where that game's going to be. And if it is here at home, you really need to make plans to try to come out and watch it live. But if not, we'll be right here on Country 106.9 FM and our EAB Sports app as well. We do want to welcome you to our broadcast tonight. Looking forward to this football game. The Bobcats a little lethargic. Just did not play up to their potential last week.
They were very flat last week.
You have those kind of nights, but that can't happen tonight because I'll tell you, this Drew Central team early in the season, we kind of just looked at Drew Central as a game on the schedule. But as the season has progressed, man, they have became a force to be reckoned with as well. So they're apt to beat anybody.
They took down McGee.
They did.
And then last week they held on and beat Palestine Wheatley. They played neck to neck with Rising. Rising scored late in that game to beat Drew Central. Drew Central's a very much improved football team over the from year to year.
No doubt about it. So we have got to take care of business tonight, and we have got to do some basics. And Coach Harris always he meets with the coach, and he finds out some of the keys to the victories in each game, and some of them are modified a little bit as far as what you have to do to take care of the team you're playing. And tonight we're going to see a team, and I don't know if they're running and their passing game is a balance, but
they're multiple. They run the RPO system, and which is run pass option, and they've got a very athletic quarterback. The young man is one of those guys we call a dude.
Yep.
He's a dude, and we want him to stay in the pocket and pass. We really don't want him to take off and use his legs.
And also we have a young man that I've been hearing a lot about at work. I work with his dad. Milton Rimley is his dad, and we'll talk more about the Rimley player tonight. He's a defensive player, but he was actually, I think, player of the game last week as he was wreaking havoc on the quarterback. So we gotta keep an eye on that. So we've got to give our quarterback time to set and throw. And so we're going to have to step up our blocking a little bit. And that's one of the keys to this game. We've got to get better at blocking up front and giving that sophomore quarterback time to find a receiver. He's getting better at looking, but we've got to give him time. We just got to block better.
Our offensive line's got to maintain their blocks for at least 2 to 3 seconds.
That's right.
Give him time to set his feet and get his eyes downfield. And if we don't maintain our blocks, it could be another night where passes are off. Young quarterback, you want him to be comfortable in the pocket, set his feet, make his throws. Last week at McGee, he never set his feet.
Right.
And the results were a lot of bad passes.
Yeah, it was just an off night, and I believe that is what it was. I believe because we've seen him play all year, and he's a really good quarterback. But I think he had an off night, and hope he got that out of his way. And
hope it's out of his system.
Has a shining performance tonight. And we've also got to take care of the football. We cannot turn the ball over. That's kind of a gimme, but we've had a little problem with that. We cannot turn the ball over. And the penalties, we have logged a 45-yard penalty this year. We cannot have penalties like that in this game tonight.
We've got to keep our composure. Play fundamental football.
You're gonna jump off sides every now and that kind of stuff happens, but you've got to play hard fundamental football. And you're right, keep your head in the game and keep your composure, and you got to clean it up. Tonight is Senior Night 2025 here at Tidwell Field on the campus of Dumas High School. And they're going to honor the football players first so they can get back to the locker room and get ready for the game. And then they'll honor the support staff and the band and the cheerleaders. And But, I think the band's been having some competitions. They've been staying pretty busy.
They just got
themselves.
back from the state competition Tuesday and improved their place over the year before. So there's much improvement.
That's right.
And, Miss Venable and Miss Lopez do an awesome job with our band kids.
So keep all these kids busy here at Dumas High School. They all have plenty to do, extracurricular studies and stuff like that. So that is a big deal for these young men and women, and we're proud of them. And
there's the legend.
The legend. He will soon, and I know y'all probably already started practicing basketball. Is that correct?
No, I ain't. All mine, I got about 4 or 5. They're all in football, man.
There you go.
Play to March.
There you So Coach Harris says he wants to keep playing football for a while.
Yeah.
He likes this. And
we need at least to run to the quarterfinals or semifinals.
We need to get deep into the playoffs.
Of course, you got a lot of basketball players wearing shoulder pads. So.
Yeah.
I've got 12.
So we need to go deep in the playoffs this year, and and my theory is, hey, you've gotten this far, fight a little harder, see how far you can go, and you never know, because you may face the opponent that you dread, and they have an off night, and you're on your A game that night. So anything can happen in this playoff part of the season,
and we've seen that in the conference schedule this year.
On
any given night, anybody can go down.
That is absolutely correct.
So.
But we do want to officially welcome Coach Harris to the press box as we prepare to bring you this football game. And also, Zach Helton is here tonight taking pictures. And I've had a lot of folks inbox me and send me messages and call me about getting his pics. And I'm going to post his website. And this year he's doing these pics out of the goodness of his heart. And so if you want to get pictures of your player, we're going to make that available. I'll let you know his link. He's got his own website set up, and so we'll make sure that you have access to Zach's pictures. And he's taken some good photos of the team thus far this year, and so we'll get you all that information as well. You're listening to the Merchants and Farmers Bank of Dumas pregame show tonight, live from Tidwell Field, Senior Night 2025, big football game, Dumas versus the Pirates of Drew Central. And a much-anticipated game, and a game with ramifications in the playoffs. And I don't remember recently the 10th game, the last regular season game of the season, the playoff picture being this cloudy. Usually it's pretty clear.
I've been in it for 33 years, and usually by the end of week 8, you pretty much know where everybody's going. Mm-hmm. There is not one team in our conference that's eliminated until the last game is played.
And that says something about our conference now, evenly matched. But you think about it, you're going down to the last game of the regular season. A couple of them played tonight, the rest played tomorrow night. But we're not going to know till Saturday or Friday night.
We'll know Friday night.
Who's going where.
Rising has not missed the playoffs since 1998. They might possibly miss the playoffs for the first time, or with a win, they might make it in.
It's an amazing situation with our playoff picture here in this conference, and I like that. I like that all teams are competitive and everybody's out there, and you expect to have a tough game no matter what opponent you face. And I like that in football. It makes it exciting.
You might like it. As a coach, I'd rather know.
I understand that.
About the competitive? Oh no, I'm like McGraw. I'd rather already be knowing who I'm playing. You hate the unknown, but I'm gonna be honest. In my time of coaching, and I know you shouldn't do this, but I do it. But in these playoff runs all these years, man, I could tell you 3-4 weeks out who we probably would play, might just play, and all that. And I did the same. I know about football, who could play. So you got to look ahead. People can say you shouldn't, but if you know you're going to make the playoffs, man, you got to look ahead because, in those days I used to go ahead and, man, I might watch film, and knowing it's 4 different opponents, I might watch film on all of them just to get a head start.
That's right.
So it's nothing wrong with it. I'd rather know.
Y'all want to be sitting pretty early in the season, but see, y'all also punt and take a knee at the end of the quarter. I'm throwing the bomb and I'm going for it on 4th down. So we are cut because I don't have to face any music the next day. I'm simply an outsider.
It's just that thing you think about when you do that. You say, one day it's going to turn around. And you on the other side of that coin. It hadn't happened to me yet, but I'm sure it's coming. And you on the other side of that coin, I don't want them. I'm hoping that people
will be generous and nice to me too.
Because there's a lot of times we laid off on people.
Now, I will say this. Tonight, I hope we don't have any question who's going to win this game early. I hope the Bobcats can jump out to a big lead, hold it, and take total control of this football game. And so I am going to be backing that the whole night. I promise you that. So I'm not so much interested in having an entertaining football game. We've had plenty of those.
We've had them all.
So now I would just as soon have a Dumas blowout and get our part done,
right?
To see how it's going to play out. But we got to find out. We know that we're going to face a good opponent. Right. We don't know what to expect really, but we have a golden opportunity here tonight.
Let me ask this then, because I got to you guys a little late. I'm a little late, but I want to make sure. I noticed McGraw's been on. Have y'all talked about those playoff scenarios? Did you talk about?
I talked about ours.
Yeah, that's what I want to know about ours. Re-enlighten me.
We
if you
win
don't mind.
and Fordyce wins. We're the 2 seed.
Right, I knew that.
If we lose and McGee wins, we drop to the 4 seed.
Oh wow!
If we win and McGee wins, we're the 3 seed. So we need to take care of business tonight and win.
What makes us a 4 seed again?
If we win and McGee wins, that creates a 3-way a tri-champion for the conference. But McGee would have the head-to-head over us and Fordyce, which would make them the 1.
So
Fordyce would have the head-to-head against us and points, so that makes them the 2, and we would be the 3.
So if McGee wins and we win,
we're going somewhere.
We're going to Magnet Cove.
We'll be the 3 seed.
3 seed.
And I tell you what, I looked over some of that stuff the last week. You don't want to be a 3. You don't want to be a 4. You don't want to be a 5, because if you're a 3 or 4 seed, you're going to see Bismarck or Mansfield in the second round.
Or Salem in the second round.
So I'm just saying, you don't want to be none of them seeds. The best seed is the 2 seed.
Right.
And then the second best seed, the 2 seed is better than the 1 seed.
I think so, yeah. Mm-hmm. So we're going to find out if we can make that happen. Like I said, we got to do our part, win this football game, and let tomorrow night's game play out.
Right.
And so we've got a lot to take care of tonight. We're going to step aside for 3 minutes. We're going to enjoy senior night. You're listening to the Murchison Farmers Bank pregame show. We'll be back after these words.
As a community bank, Merchants and Farmers is closely tied to the businesses, organizations, and most importantly, to the people in the communities it serves. We have been since 1909. We offer the big bank products, but are small bank friendly. We're dedicated to providing great customer service, all the while getting to know our customers. Hence our motto, building relationships one customer at a time. We'd like to invite you to be next. Stop in today to see why your experience here matters. Merchants and Farmers Bank of Dumas. Member FDIC.
Looking for a charming spot to start your day or savor a hearty lunch? Look no further than Pick and Store and Restaurant. Start your Saturday mornings with mouth-watering breakfast selections like crispy bacon, fluffy pancakes, and delicious biscuits and gravy. They even have chocolate gravy. If you're there for lunch, check out Pickin's fresh-raised beef burgers, sandwiches, and salads. Plate lunches are available Monday through Friday, and find all your favorites like meatloaf, fried catfish, and smoked chicken. Be sure to leave room for their homemade desserts like coconut pie, chocolate pie, bread pudding, and more. Pick and Store and Restaurant, 122 Pickens Road in Pickens.
At Dumas Family Pharmacy, they are committed to making it easier for you to manage your health. They can help you find the most affordable medications, offer advice on over-the-counter medication needs, deliver prescriptions directly to your home, and more. Dumas Family Pharmacy offers personalized service that makes staying healthy a little easier. Now that's music to your ears. Visit Dumas Family Pharmacy at 301 Highway 65 South in Dumas. Dumas Family Pharmacy, taking the time to listen and care.
Are you tired of feeling like just another number? At First Natural State Bank, we believe banking should be personal. For 50 years, we've been proud to serve Deshae County, where our decisions are made by people you know, not by some distant corporate office. That's what we call banking the natural way. Whether you're around the corner or miles away, we're here for you. We're excited to announce that a new full-service branch is coming soon to Dumas on the corner of Carlton and Meter. Connect with us online at fnsbank.com or join us on Facebook. Just search FNS Bank, First Natural State Bank. Celebrating 50 years of community first banking. Member FDIC.
Dumas Seed Cleaners is your hunting destination. Find all you need at Dumas Seed Cleaners, like food plot materials, rice bran, wildlife corn, and wheat seed. New deer feeders, trail cameras, and accessories are also available. Before you hit the woods this season, stop by Dumas Seed Cleaners, 115 East Choctaw in Dumas. Call 870-382-5243 and follow them at Dumas Seed Cleaners Inc. on Facebook. Dumas Seed Cleaners, serving Southeast Arkansas for over 45 years and a proud family-owned business in the heart of Dumas.
It's that time of year again, and everywhere you go, people are rooting for their favorite teams. At Arkansas Farm Bureau Insurance, we want to be your favorite team. That's why we created Fave Rates, great new rates with the same great service. Call your local Farm Bureau Insurance agent today or get a free quote online at faverates.com. Arkansas Farm Bureau Insurance. Go with the home team.
Call Farm Bureau Agent Grant Shellman or Deshay County Agency Manager Bubba Hudson today at 870-382-4004.
Welcome back to the Murchison Farmers Bank pregame show as senior night continues out on the football field. Beautiful Friday night in Dumas, Arkansas. No weather issues at all, and man, just almost perfect for football. It's
football weather.
We got a little breeze out of the east, I believe, but I don't think it's going to be much of a factor. But it's cool enough, not freezing. And, man, I think we got a great weekend coming up here, but we're looking forward to a big football game tonight. And thank you to all of our listeners and our viewers for tuning in tonight to EAB Sports and Country 106.9 FM. And I think our friends from the Philippines are watching again as their grandson is graduating. He's a senior tonight. He is the place kicker for the Bobcats, and but we do want to say welcome to those fine folks and all of our listeners. But I think they win the prize for the farthest.
Yeah, I don't know if we got anybody. California's, not even halfway in between the two. So I think I got to step out.
And I think there's I don't know. It's like tomorrow over there, whatever. But boy, tonight we've got a big football game here, and these Drew Central Pirates are coming into this game on fire, man, and just ready to play ball. So we have got to take care of business. We got to come out quick, take care of the football. No penalty. We talked about it earlier. Those penalties will kill you, and we got to get some drives established, keep them going, sustain those drives. Own the chains. We've got to own the chains tonight. We have got to stay ahead of them. We have got to keep those chains moving. And we don't have to score quick, but we need to score often. But it is important and imperative that we continue to get first downs, keep that other offense off the field. And so, about to lose a camera. Sorry about that, folks. There we go. So it's important that we take care of the football. Take care of the chains. I think we got to really we need to just control the tempo. You're at home. It's senior night. You're going to have a pretty good crowd. And control the tempo. And I think we'll be okay. I feel good about the game tonight. I felt good about last week, but, man.
I was nervous about last week.
Well, I knew it was going to be a good game, but, boy, McGee just jumped all over us and would not.
Talking to several of their coaches after the game, it was probably the best game they've played in a couple of years. And
I agree.
They brought it all last Friday night. Yep. They wanted that little wooden trophy.
They played lights out. There's no doubt about it. And so I was glad to get to this football game, and I'm glad it's on Thursday because that's one less day I have to hear it from my buddies and my kinfolks down there in McGee. Had it coming. I'm not going to say I didn't, but
I didn't say much in church except amen last Sunday.
I hear you. But boy, a big game here tonight. Excited about this football game, and we're still enjoying. We're about 8 minutes from kickoff.
Yeah, McGee. And when you think about that game last week, we've had 2 games in a row where we've ended up on the other end of the stick, in 2 losses, and you got to hope that there's no kind of mental layover that comes over from that, because right now you got to block out what happened in those 2 games, and you got to come out here and you got to come here and execute and play a sound football game, because right now there's a lot of playoff implications on the line, and you can't come and have any kind of lapses or mistakes. And I think we all said it last week. It just seems like our energy was a little off.
It did. It did. It just seemed like that we weren't clicking. And but tonight's the night to right that ship and get in the passing lane.
Right.
Even literally, we've got to throw the ball a lot more accurately than we did last week.
Right.
And I think we need to throw the ball more times.
Right.
If we can get, we've got some of those good receivers out there,
right,
and get Kilgore a step. Right. I don't know how they're going to cover him tonight, and I talked
probably kind of like they have all year. They're going to cover him up, and then they're going to have one over the top.
Well, and I tell you what, in the last 2 or 3 games, man, it seems like the last couple, especially Fordyce and McGee, they're beginning to cover the little screen quick pass real good because their linemen are out there already turned toward the quarterback, batting the football down. So that tells you the anticipation of that play. So, I think we're going to have to go downfield a little bit, and I would take my chances with Kilgore down the field. And that's where we go with Mr. Rick. He'll tell you, throw that football down the field. Unload it.
We know the quarterback can throw it. We know Kilgore can catch it. And when he does, he only needs a step.
Yeah.
And then the Jets get turned on. Now, Nora, is he back healthy?
He's healthy.
Yeah, he played last week a little bit.
Yeah,
he played a little last week, but I think he'll be back full bore this week.
So there's another weapon out there.
And then you got number 6, Jackson.
Yeah, Jackson. Because our short game, I'll say this. I think that was probably, I don't want to say, it wasn't our best passing game of the year. What was that?
Right.
I just go ahead and say it. To me, it was the worst passing game of the year.
And he still threw for 170.
Because we seemed like we threw so many passes in the ground and just, I don't know if maybe it was that field.
That field was a little wet. Tonight, this field is in perfect shape, and McGraw knows all about the shape of the field because he maintains it.
Mm-hmm.
So, but this field is in excellent shape for a football game tonight. So that little moisture and all that stuff is not a factor tonight on this football field.
It's a solid playing surface.
So, all those little things matter when you're. And one thing about being the home team, and a lot of home teams have a separate practice field, but Dumas actually practices
both junior high and high school, and most days Pee Wee all practice on this field daily.
This field gets a lot of wear and tear.
But you're familiar. The only good thing about that is you're familiar with your playing surface.
Right.
You know what's coming because you were here yesterday. So
and it gets a little extra fertilizer every once in a while, and a little extra this and that, and.
Well, I got to say,
keep it as good as possible
with a grass field, a live field, and all the action and activity it gets during the week.
Yeah,
you got that field looking good. Well, it's in good shape. It looks good.
Got a couple of spots there in the middle that I'm gonna probably have to sod at the end of the year.
And that frost, we got a little frost, and it bit it a little. You can tell that the frost bit it a little, but that's just the nature of being November, the 6th or whatever the day is. So that kind of stuff's going to happen late in the season. But, man, I'm hoping that next Friday night we have a football game right here at Tidwell Field. We are going to have a football game somewhere next Friday night, a week from tomorrow night.
No, we just need to win, so it's here.
That's right.
We don't want to go on the road.
Well, we are listening to the announcer, and I think we're about to move into the prayer and the national anthem. Mm-hmm. We've had senior night. A lot of seniors in between the football players, cheerleaders, band members,
dance team.
The dance team. A lot of seniors out there, and so congratulations to those folks. But we're going to step aside for 3 minutes for the national anthem. We'll be back with more of our pregame show after this.
Rattery Pawn and Surplus in Star City is your place to buy, sell, or trade. Need cash fast? Pawn it at Rattery. Looking for hunting gear? Rattery has the area's largest selection of new and used firearms, a full line of ammo, box deer stands, and all the accessories, scopes, slings, and cases. And with Rattery's layaway program, you don't have to wait. Stop in and see Joey and his team at Rattery Pawn and Surplus in Star City. Locally owned, ready for your next hunt, and here when you need cash.
At H&R Block, we want you to focus on your business while we handle your books. From payroll and bookkeeping to expert tax preparation and advice, we're ready to put our expertise to work for your small business. For the year-round services you need and the one-on-one attention you deserve, partner with H&R Block Business Services. Stop by our office at 395 Highway 65 South in Dumas or give us a call at 870-382-4098 to learn more. At participating offices, services do not include audit, asset, or other services for which a license is required.
It's football season, Dumas, and whether you're headed to the game or celebrating after, Inks and Threads and Southern Starch Dry Cleaning have you covered. Get your game day wear at Inks and Threads. T-shirts, jerseys, sweatshirts, caps, and more, all in your team colors. When the cheering's over, Southern Starch Dry Cleaning keeps you looking sharp with premium dry cleaning and laundry services. Find both Inks and Threads and Southern Starch at 720 Meadow Drive in Dumas. Ask about our route services to DeWitt, Star City, and a drop-off location at Atlantis Coin Laundry in Stuttgart. Our Dumas location's open 6 days a week because in football and life, we've got you covered.
Pop's Car Wash is a proud Dumas Bobcat supporter with 9 locations across southeast Arkansas to serve you. Bring your cars, trucks, big rigs, boats, and ATVs to any of our locations in Dumas, Monticello, Warren, 2 locations in Lake Village and Dermott, and the newest location on 28th Street in Pine Bluff. Customer service is our #1 goal, and we appreciate your business. Pop's Car Wash, now with 9 locations across southeast Arkansas to serve you. The Lambert family says, go Bobcats.
Do you have bugs, signs of termites at your home or business? Bed bugs hiding in your mattress or furniture? Then stop right now and call Southeast Pest Control in Dumas. They cover all of southeast Arkansas and can take care of your home and commercial needs. They also offer a specialty service for fire ant control. No job is too big or too small for Southeast Pest Control to handle. Plus, they offer yearly service agreements with monthly and quarterly service calls. To prevent bugs or when you've got bugs, call family-owned and operated Southeast Pest Control of Dumas at 877-259-2849 for immediate service.
Pico Food says good luck to all the players, coaches, cheerleaders, and marching bands taking the field tonight. Under the lights, it's not about who's in your path, it's about who's in your huddle. And Pico Foods is a proud teammate and supporter of local communities and the state's agricultural producers. Learn more about how Pico Foods buys direct to support local producers. In Arkansas and Missouri, call David Durham or James Chester, 870-202-7101. In Alabama and Mississippi, call Andrew Parker or John Taylor Hickman at 601-670-9383.
And welcome back as we wrap up the Murchison Farmers pregame show as the captains are on the football field tonight. And got your honorary captains, all the senior players, and we have a slew of seniors out there tonight. 6, 8, 10, 12, about 12, 14 kids out there that will be graduating off this year, and some pretty fine football players in that bunch. But we do have the toss of the coin brought to you tonight by the First Natural State Bank of Dumas, getting their brand new bank about to get finished up.
I won their $100 giveaway for sharing and liking their post this past week. So thank you, Jason, for that crisp $100 bill this week. They had it here. There were over 1,500 people.
So you're that lucky.
I should have bought a lottery ticket.
Yeah, no kidding. Man, I bought one of those multi-million-dollar lottery tickets, I got to tell you. And when I went in there a week or two later and scanned it, and it said, winner, see cashier. I thought, here we go, baby. I'm even going to finish my shift out. I'm not going to lie.
$1.
$8. $8, buddy. So I took the money and ran. Got me a chocolate milk, a honey bun, and out the door I went, baby. Yeah. So we're just about ready to get this football game underway. And the Dumas Bobcats make their way to the sideline to run through the big Bobcat inflatable. And they've got it. I guess they've got it inflated. I don't see it. I know they had it on the field a while ago, but I don't know if they're having some issues with it.
They might have some technical difficulties with it. And that Bobcat is about 15, 16 years old. It's been around.
Kickoff tonight brought to you by Dumas Family Pharmacy. All kickoffs brought to you by Dumas Family Pharmacy. Their pharmacy right there on Highway 65 in Dumas. And that's coming up shortly as the teams make their way onto the football field. The Drew Central Pirates are wearing white head to toe with the red numbers. And the Dumas Bobcats are wearing, and I believe those are the black jerseys.
Black with pewter pants.
With the pewter pants and golden numbers and gold helmets. So no issue seeing the numbers there. So that won't be an issue at all. And we're just about ready to get underway here in this football game. And man, what a game. We've been waiting on this football game and just thinking about the ramifications that are here tonight in this game for both teams, both teams.
Yep.
So the Bobcats will receive to begin the game. The Bobcats will defend the north end zone, moving from our right to our left as Drew Central prepares to kick the football away. He has a easterly wind, not much of a wind, but it's got the flag waving a little bit.
He will have to get the ball about 25 to 30 feet into the air for that wind to have any
it's not
effect.
going to be much of an issue at all. And we're just about underway right here as we await the Dumas Family Pharmacy kickoff. And the Bobcats make their way onto the football field. And this football game, for all practical purposes, is underway. Number 3 is the deep man, Rashad Moore, awaiting the kickoff, standing around his own 21-yard line. Kicker tees the ball up and looks things over. Still looking things over. And he's going to take one more look, maybe 2. And we are underway. It's going to be an end-over-end low kick. It's going to be bobbled by Moore back at the 18. He's going to move it up to the 20, finds a seam, 25, 30, 35, 40. And he is going to be hit at the 45-yard line by the kicker. And he's going to go down there. Big return.
Kicker saved a touchdown.
Sure did. Big return there by Rashad Moore. We're underway, first down and 10 for the Bobcats. And like getting the ball first, you come out here at home and you make a statement, and that's what the Cats are going to need to do right here. Come out, make a statement early in this football game. Don't make any mistakes. You don't have to move the ball quick this early in the game, but you've got to own the chain part of the football game tonight. First down and 10 for the Cats. Quarterback sophomore, number 9, Kyle Young. He is going to move the running back over to his left. One motion man. The running back gets the handoff, and that is going to be Rashad Moore, and he's going to move the ball across midfield down to the 48-yard line, a gain of about 7. Good gain on first down, and that's exactly how you own the chain part of the game is you get 6 or 7 yards on first down. Keep those second and thirds really short and manageable, and it's going to bring up a second down, and we'll call it 3. Short 3
and a 5 front.
Right, and it was good that we, sent Kilgore in motion, be more of a little distraction decoy. Picked up the good yardage on the play.
Now they're switching to a 4-2-5.
Now it looks like Kilgore's going to be. They may have one-on-one coverage. Do have a deep safety back there. The quarterback's looking to pass.
He went right
he's going to be complete to number 1. He's got the 35, 30, 25, crosses the 20 into the red zone.
Oh, and he loses the ball.
He's going to fumble the football.
Yeah.
And it's going to be.
There should have been a face mask penalty.
Yeah, he grabbed him all in the head.
He grabbed him by his face mask and yanked his head down. No call.
So here we go again with our turnovers, man. We talked about it in the pregame show. We turned the football over way too much.
Right.
And that was costly. That moves the ball down to the 15-yard line.
Right.
Inside the red zone. You have got to protect that football at all costs. So it's going to be a first down and 10 now for the Drew Central Pirates. I believe Trey Fuller is the quarterback.
Yeah, and we're going to have to watch him. I'm going to be honest. I'm sorry. Got to watch that quarterback, man. He is dangerous.
He is a dude.
He may be more dangerous than last week's quarterback.
They got trips to the left side of the field. Spread offense for the Pirates. High snap. Pulls it down, hands off to the running back out of the backfield.
And he might be gone.
Wormley's gone. He's gone on the first play from scrimmage. And he's just going to carry it to the house. And that's an 85-yard touchdown run on one play, and that's all set up by a fumble by the Bobcats.
Yeah, and Wormley is dangerous, and the quarterback is too. So I knew a lot of attention was paid to the quarterback, but man, he's pretty fast.
Yeah,
he shot out of there.
And I never did even see our secondary. I didn't know if they were blitzing or what, but there was nobody in the secondary. He had very few people to outrun.
Right, I'm not sure he was touched.
They're going to attempt the point after. They're going to try to kick the football.
And this could be big because if they have a kicker, and they've got a kicker.
Yeah, they fumbled the snap, but the kick is going to be good. So, boy, just like that, a big turn of events on a couple of plays. And, the Pirates strike first.
Right.
And that turnovers, man, a good team will make you play if you turn the football.
Yeah, that's the name of the game. If there's turnovers in the game, you have to make the other team pay. And if you do, it comes out to be positive for you in the end. And Ms. Rick, you talked about it in the beginning of the pregame show. We got to stay ahead of the chains. We got to take care of the football, and that can be a game changer.
You can move the ball 90 yards, but if you fumble, you've not moved the ball any. So we've got to protect that football tonight. So we dropped to a 7-0 deficit early in this football game and they didn't even they have one play from offense and went 85 yards for a touchdown. So
I'm speechless.
Man,
that was tough.
You can pad some stats with 85-yard touchdown runs. Your offense has been on the field exactly one play, and it's 7-0 in favor of the Drew Central Pirates.
And it's still 10:43. That's
just underway here.
How often is it 10:43 and both teams have touched the ball?
Man, that is
and it's 7-0.
So this time they're going to try an onside kick, and it is going to be fielded cleanly at the 42-yard line. Thank goodness for that. And so it's going to be first down and 10 for the Cats. And I do believe that was Cabrian King maybe on the
Kenny.
That was Kenny, okay. And so the Bobcats going to take over first down and 10. Now, what little bit of offense we saw, we moved the ball well.
Yeah, we did.
Well, now we've just got to – but now you've got to catch up. You got to tie the game. We got to start all over.
Right.
So
we had a good run and a good pass to Chasen Gordon. We just have to protect the football.
First down and 10 for the Cats. When man in motion, quarterback's going to hand off this time to number 7 out of the backfield, gets a good block, and he's going to get the first down across midfield to the 47, 48-yard line.
Kent Brown on the carry.
Kent Brown, the sophomore, on the carry. So it's going to be a first down and 10, a good run there by Kent Brown.
Yeah, Kent's looked pretty good running the football right there. He was moving pretty well.
So we're inside the 50 at the 48-yard line now. The Drew Central Pirates, 10:26 clock runs, and the Pirates are on top 7-0 with an 85-yard touchdown scamper on one offensive play. Quarterback looks things over. He is going to fake the handoff, throw a screen pass to the left side, number 6, and he is going to scramble for the line of scrimmage. Yeah. That's all he's going to get.
And they covered him up pretty well, man. You have to give credit to Trey Fuller right there, the quarterback for Drew Central. Man, he sit down and played good technique football and made that tackle.
Jackson is going to gain a couple down to the 45-yard line, where we'll bring up a second down and 8. They're going to mark him at the 46-yard line. So second down and 8 for Dumas. 9:40 clock runs. Cats trail by a touchdown, 7-0. Young brings his team to the line, splits a couple out to the left side. This time we see Rashad Moore check in, and now we're going to call a timeout. So the Bobcats are going to call a timeout. It'll be second down and 8 when we return in 30 seconds.
People of the Delta have trusted DePaul Community Health Centers to provide excellent, compassionate care for more than 30 years. DePaul gives children and adults access to high-quality medical care while addressing the overall well-being of each patient. The health center also offers specialties such as behavioral and women's health services and a wellness center where patients can enhance their fitness journey. Call DePaul Community Health Centers today for an appointment to address all of your medical needs. 870-382-3080. That's 870-382-3080. Go Bobcats.
Second down and 8 now for the Dumas Bobcats. Welcome back. And the Cats trail 7-0. You got to keep this drive alive here. We don't know what to expect from Drew Central. We didn't see any offense. We saw an 85-yard touchdown run. So we don't need to give them the ball back anytime soon.
But we need to score, get our 2-point conversions. We'll trade 2-point conversions.
That's right.
Extra points.
So second down and long. Quarterback drops back, looking to throw. He is going to be flushed.
And man.
He threw it right into the hands of the defender.
Yeah, we tried to do
luckily he dropped it.
They tried to do a little screen to the halfback, and that guy almost came up with it.
So it's going to be third down and 8 now for the Dumas Bobcats.
Yeah, and I've been watching the way they've been playing Kilgore. They've been turned in like a cover 3 technique with somebody over top waiting. So that's how they've been playing him.
Third down and 8. And I think that Kyle Young's going to have to put a little heat on the football. He's going to split trips to the right. He's got third down and long here. And he's got one receiver in short on the left side of the field. The rest of the receivers are on the wide side, the right side. Empty backfield for the Cats. Quarterback drops back, looking to throw. He's going to throw, and it is going to be complete, and he's going to get the first down. Should be spotted down around the 36-yard line, and that's going to move the chains. First down and 10 for the Cats.
Good to see that young man back on offense.
Right. That was a great pass by Cal Young. Great precision. Quick little out route on the side. Man, it was a rope.
That's right. The ball's going to be spotted at the 37-yard line, but, boy, it was good enough for a first down and 10. We're down to 9 minutes to go here in the first quarter, and the Drew Central Pirates are on top 7-0. Trips to the right. Empty backfield.
Drew Central's going to have to call a timeout.
So Drew Central's going to burn a timeout now. They saw something they didn't like.
Well, I could see
they only had 10 men on the field.
You know,
I knew something didn't look right over there with the trips.
And the Cats, as far as I'm concerned, you're inside the 40 of Drew Central. You're in 4-down territory here because you're trailing by a by 7 points. So you gotta let it all air out tonight, and so we have got to get these first downs, keep this ball moving. But you're right, Coach. If we can score and go ahead, we'll go up by 1. That puts you back in charge of the football game. So, but we have got to get this first down right here. Clock stops. 8:51 left to go in the opening quarter here on a beautiful Friday night in Dumas, Arkansas. The Mississippi Alluvial Plain, a.k.a. the Delta. And we used to do the rhythm of the Delta. That's a lot easier to say than the rhythm of the Mississippi Alluvial Plain.
Exactly.
But it does have some kind of ring to it. What can I say? Now we've got a Bobcat player coming off with his hat in his hands. Got an equipment issue. So they're going to have to replace him real quick. And we'll get underway right here. Little equipment timeout. Slows things down a little bit. First down and 10 for the Cats. Quarterback's going to hand off to Kent Brown. He's going to break a tackle. He's going to have the 30.
Yeah, there's a flag.
He's going to have the 25, and he's still going to be on his feet, but it's all going to be for naught.
Yeah, he's hyped, but he don't know it's a flag.
Yeah, so there's going to be holding. And, boy, we need to go back to our pregame show. Yeah. We need to talk about keys to the game a little louder.
Right.
And because the turnover and the penalties we talked about, we've got to win. That's 2 of the 3. Mm-hmm. Now, the chain part, we're doing pretty good. We move the ball, but, boy, you'll get behind the chains quick with a holding penalty. And then Gates a good run and moves the ball all the way back now to the 47-yard line of Drew Central. 8:41, that stopped the clock. And it's first down and about 20 for the Cats. So the penalty was right at the line of scrimmage, I guess, and backed them up 10. So it's first down and 20 now. Young takes a while to get this ball snapped. Now he drops back.
Little swing pass to Kent Brown, and they
were right there at him. They're going to drop him for a loss of about 4 more. So that went for nothing there, and a big stop there by the Drew Central Pirates.
2nd and 24.
Yeah, bunch. The line to gain is
Tiller.
The 27-yard line. That is the line to gain for a first down, and the ball spotted straight up midfield. So
trips left. Split right.
Yep. So it's second down and very long. You need to get as much of this as you can here. You don't have to get it all. I'd just soon see us get the whole kit and caboodle, but we've got to
go deep, young man.
I'm going deep, and quarterback drops back. He's looking to throw. Has a receiver. It is caught. Ooh. And he is going to get back near the original line of scrimmage. It's going to be a yard or 2 short, but that's going to cross the 40
it's going to be about
down to the 38. So that's right, third down. So, he got basically half of it back. And you got 2 more plays to get the other half. That's the way I look at it here in the situation we're in, trailing by 7 inside the 40 of Drew Central. And we're still in the first quarter, 7:09, clock runs. So I'm thinking we have got 2 plays to get 11 yards. Trips to the right now. One man comes into motion back over to the left side. There's going to be a flag. And there's no delay of the game. He's going to say an illegal shift or a false start, and it's going to back us up 5 yards. So, everything we've talked about, we're doing wrong, and you will not win a playoff game doing that.
No.
We got to clean that up. You got to take care of the football and eliminate penalties. That was on Coach's 2 of his keys to the game.
Top 2. That was straight from Coach Lovelady.
So now it's 3rd down and 16 for the Cats. Trips back over to the right side of the field. Nobody in motion this time. Empty backfield. Quarterback looks to throw. Now he's scrambling out of the pocket. Now he's in all kinds of trouble.
Oh, he throws an interception. He throws there's nobody. Oh, good tackle.
Yeah,
I thought he had him.
Yeah,
he had him on the tackle.
Yeah, he's going to take that to the
Need
house.
a flag somewhere.
So
need to be a flag.
That's going to be a pick 6 for Drew Central. And this game's going to get away from the Cats real quick if they don't do something.
And we just picked up another flag for throwing our helmet.
So 6:30 left to go here in the first, and the Bobcats are falling apart. And,
will that be enforced on the kickoff, McGraw?
Yes.
So it is going to be another touchdown, and just like that, man, it is 13-0 awaiting the point after. Unless they're saying – I don't know if there's something that has to be sorted out or whatever, but we're kind of waiting to see what they're going to do.
Right.
But there's no change in the score yet.
Yeah, this is not the kind of start we want.
Yeah, we can't start off like this and maintain very long against this Drew Central team.
So what are they going to call? What does it take to score back?
Don't know. No, if it's after the penalty, if it's after the touchdown, it will not.
Sideline.
So it is going to be against Drew Central, and they're going to call one against Dumas. So it's a moot point. It offsets anyway. So
it comes back, doesn't it?
Yeah.
So that should negate the play.
That negates the touchdown.
Oh my, good.
And that is that's a break that we really didn't deserve. I'm just telling you, man. We are fortunate to have that, but we cannot make that mistake again. And, man, you can't throw a pick 6 in this football game and stay alive very long. So, after all of that, they're going to negate the touchdown. It's going to remain 7-0 because on that offsetting penalty, it erases what just happened. So there will not be a penalty, as far as I know, marked off, and the Bobcats they're going to maintain possession of the football with a first down, and I don't think it's first down either.
No, it's going to be 1st and 10 for Drew Central.
So we are going to let them get it sorted out, and they are going to move the chains, and it will indeed be a 1st down and 10. So
now we need to play some solid defense and do not let that young man take one out to the house from 52 yards out.
Oh, that's right. We've only seen one play from offense for this football team, but Drew Central's on the field, and the quarterback's going to keep.
And a missed tackle
and
in the
he should have been tackled in the backfield.
Get him.
And he's scrambling, and they're just
There's
not.
A flag.
Should be a holding penalty against Drew Central.
And they're just not making any tackles right now, but you're right. There's going to be a flag on the 2 flags, so it was pretty obvious a hold there, and that's going to back Drew Central up. So, but boy, he should have been tackled in the backfield. Coulda, shoulda, woulda, though, but that holding penalty is going to back them up. So the Bobcats right now are getting some breaks. And in a football game like this, you need to capitalize off of any break you get. And those 2 big penalties have been big breaks for the Dumas Bobcats. And so that's going to back the Drew Central Pirates up back to the 40-yard line. With 6:18 left to go in the first quarter, they hold a 7-0 lead over the Dumas Bobcats. 7-0 first down. The line to gain for Drew Central is going to be the 42-yard line. It's going to be first down and about 18 yards for the Pirates. Quarterback takes a high snap, hands off to the running back, number 4, and he is looking for a block. Not much.
He's steady moving his feet.
But boy, he is moving his feet. But they wrapped him up and drug him out of bounds. So good defense there. And, boy, that is dangerous right there. And, you got to be careful and don't get no flag doing that because you had a good stop on a good running back. So it is going to be 2nd down and long for Drew Central. 2nd down and long for the Pirates.
And I believe I just saw a flag fly in the air.
Yeah, there's one right there in front of Lovelady at the 50.
It's against Drew Central.
So they wanted a late hit call, but I think the Cats played to the whistle. And but now there's a late flag and another conference by the officials, and there's somebody going to get penalized big time, and I don't know who it's going to be, but we're about to find out.
Let's see what he...
It's going to be unsportsmanlike against Drew Central and one against Dumas, so they're going to offset again. So,
and officials need to get control.
That is my least favorite penalty. You know, usually if you make a team pay, that stops on both sides of the ball. As long as they're offsetting, really no harm, no foul. So after all that, going to repeat the down as far as I know. And we have got to figure out exactly where they're going to set the ball. And so now they're showing a first down and 12 for Drew Central from the 46-yard line of the Pirates.
Second down. Should be.
Well, that's what I thought. Scoreboard didn't change there. He's changing it now. So it should be second down and 12 for the Pirates. So they've got all that sorted out. They've got the ball spotted on the 46-yard line. And here we go. Sloppy football game early here at Tidwell Field. Quarterback spread formation. He's just going to keep it, and it's going to be an old student body sweep to the right, and he's got 1 3/4 to run, and he is going to get the first down and then some.
And an extra 15 yards.
And now we're going to have another late hit out of bounds.
No, that was a face mask.
Wow. So, did they throw the flag? Did you see it?
I saw it.
All right. So, there are going to be flags everywhere. So, I know we burned a timeout, but I think, we got to stop this and we got to get the Cats settled down and get them under control, because that was a big run, and that is going to be a huge, huge penalty against the Dumas Bobcats. It's going to be a personal foul, 15-yard penalty, and that's going to move Drew Central inside the 30, and we're going to be down. They're still walking, and he's going to be at the 26-yard line where the Pirates will have a first down and 10. So near in the red zone of the Bobcats. And they still have 5:42 left to go in the first quarter, leading 7-0. But, boy, they have good field position here. Quarterback takes a snap. He is going to hand off into the backfield. And, boy, he is caught in the backfield and goes down, dropped for a loss of a yard or two. So Kenny's going to drop him. That's what we need to do, make a statement.
One of the state's leading tacklers.
So he is going to make a statement there. Kenny's going to drop him. It's going to bring second down and 10 now for the Pirates from the 25-yard line. So second down and 10. Good play there by Kenny.
Back like that, you have got to wrap up, hold on.
Wait on the cavalry.
And get some help.
Second down. They're going to say just under 10 yards. We'll call it second down and 9. And now we've got a 5-yard penalty. They had a long snap count and a false start, so that's going to back them up 5. So a really sloppy game played on both sides of the football tonight.
Other than one long run.
Yeah, that's been the only football really played here tonight. It's been a lot of back and forth and a bunch of penalties. But I think the first team that irons out their mistakes and will have the upper hand here in this game. So second down and 14 now for the Pirates. Quarterback's going to keep. And he's going to run right up the gut. He's going to chew up a lot of yardage inside the red zone down near the 17-yard line.
He'll be close to a first down.
Big gain there by the Pirates, and the quarterback just right out of the backfield. And I still wonder, where is our secondary? They're going to move the chains first down and 10 as the ball's going to be spotted at the 15-yard line of the Cats. So a good run right there, and it's going to be first down and 10 from the 15. So the Pirates are inside the red zone, moving the ball well now once they got the mistakes ironed out. Quarterback takes a high snap, hands off to number 4.
And he gets in the gap.
And he is in the gap, but a quick.
Somebody came out of nowhere and made a play, thank God.
Yeah, that's a pretty good tackle there. And not sure who.
That was 19, Jordan Kinney.
Jordan Kinney has a nose for the football.
So it's going to be a gain of 4, second down and 6 now. We're down to 3:30 left to go in the first quarter. Drew Central on top by a score of 7-0. So third down and 6 for the Pirates. A lot of time left in the first quarter of this football game. We spent a lot of time with dead ball fouls, and I hope we got all that stuff out of the way.
Drew Central's offensive line is controlling the line of scrimmage.
Quarterback takes a snap. He's going to keep again.
And there's nothing there.
And boy, he's going to be wrapped up, and he's driving, but nothing doing there. And he's going to get the line of scrimmage.
Well, I think Drew Central's what they're thinking about right now is, hey, this is 4-down territory.
Right.
We've got 2 more downs to get this first down.
So and once again, Jordan Kinney leading that charge.
Yep, third down and 5, a gain of a yard officially there on that carry, 2:46.
Yeah, I think they're thinking right here, as you can say, we've got 2 downs to get 5 yards.
So it is third down and 5 for Drew Central, leading 7-0.
In the full house in the backfield.
They're in the heavy package.
Now they're going to look over to the sideline to change the plays. Snap clock's down to 4. Quarterback gets the snap, hands off to the running back. 4's going to.
And he gets a nice little gain on that, and he gets a good spot, and he's steady going. And they didn't blow the whistle, and so they're going to get the first down.
Oh, yeah, he's going to get a first and goal.
Yeah, I thought they were going to stop the forward progress with the pile, but they kept letting them go on, and they pushed him on forward for a couple more yards to pick up the first down.
So it is going to be first down and goal now. And one thing you've got Drew Central doing now, they're ahead 7-0, and they're controlling the tempo of the game and the clock. They don't have to be in any hurry as long as they can move the ball like that.
Yeah, and it'll be interesting to see because that package they just ran was pretty successful right there.
So it is going to be first down and goal. Ball's at the 5.
And they go to it again.
And he is going to drop a shoulder into the end zone. Touchdown.
I'm not sure. And it's a touchdown.
Signal on this side. Yep. So it's going to be another touchdown.
Right. And as you can say, you couldn't have scripted it any better start for Drew Central tonight in this game that holds monumental playoff implications tonight.
All I know, hope you guys got your gas cards because we may need them next week. But there's a lot of football left to play.
Yeah, that's a whole lot left. You know, just like they got a turnover, we need to get a quick turnover. A turnover could change the momentum of the game.
That is absolutely correct, man. Get the ball back. So the point after attempt, the kick is up, and it is good. So with a minute 38 left to go here in the opening quarter, Drew Central pulls out to a 14-0 lead over the Bobcats. We'll step aside for 30 seconds.
Red River Ford Toyota is the fastest growing Toyota dealership in Arkansas. They also have those great Ford trucks and SUVs. Visit Red River at 1903 North Falls Boulevard in Wynn. Call them at 870-238-7770 or visit them online at redriverfordtoyota.com. You can even do everything online and they'll deliver your vehicle to you. And with many makes and models on their pre-owned lot, you're sure to find the vehicle that fits your needs. Red River Ford Toyota, 1903 North Falls Boulevard in Wynn, Arkansas.
So, wow. The Pirates pull out to a 14-0 lead over the Dumas Bobcats in a game that's been played fairly sloppy for both teams here in the first quarter. But, boy, I'm telling you, when they cleaned it up, the Pirates found out how to move the ball well.
Yeah, and they went to something, and Coach McGraw called it out. Went to that full house, with the split backs on each side and with a heavy package, and they found a little something there because they ran 2 plays back-to-back, and it was great. It was good yardage and gain. Here we go, and we're bringing the kickoff, and he's down at probably about the 36-yard line.
So the Bobcats, go ahead.
Cats will have 1st and 10, and they need to go down the field.
Yeah, we got to move the ball. Got to protect. You got to capitalize on any possible mistake they make, but you've got to score on this series. Man, you done dropped 2 touchdowns in the first quarter. You get in a situation like that, you can get behind the 8 ball pretty quick. So we have got to move the football.
Because if they maintain a couple score lead, all they've got to do is eat clock. They don't have to score every time.
That's exactly right. So it is first down and 10 now for the Cats. Twins to the right, 1 receiver to the left, 1 running back. Quarterback's going to hand off to the running back, Rashad Moore, looking for a seam, finds one, gets into the secondary, and he's going to go down across midfield down to the 46-yard line. Big gain, and it's going to be a first down and 10 for the Cats.
And that carry gets Rashad within about 20 yards of breaking the 1,000-yard barrier this year.
So Rashad Moore, big run there. And
with the run earlier and that one, he's within striking distance of 1,000 for the season.
Quarterback this time is going to hand off out of the backfield, and he is going to, hit a red brick wall there, number 15 on the carry.
And
he's going to get a gain of about 7.
Freshman quit blocking.
Kilgore's going to get a pretty good.
He ran into the back of the freshman there.
So it is, but that's a big game for Kilgore. That's 7 yards, brings up a second down and 3 for the Cats. Ball's at the 39-yard line of the Drew Central Pirates. Bobcats trail by 2 touchdowns. Quarterback hands off. They're going to be content to run.
Boy, he's running hard.
And Rashad Moore's working, and he's going to get the first down.
Rashad wants that 1,000-yard.
He's going to move the ball to the 36, and that's going to move the chains again. And we're down to 31 seconds. A couple of snaps, and we're going to be out of the first quarter trailing 14-0. So it's imperative now that we do exactly what we're doing. We're moving the ball pretty quick. You got to chew up some yards, and we have got to get the ball downfield and get in the end zone and get back in this game. We got to do it quick. First down and 10 now for the Cats, 36-yard line. Quarterback's going to hand off to Moore once again and just following a good block. Holds the football, crosses the 30 down to the 27-yard line. Another gain of about 7. So when you can get 6 or 7 on first down, that's a good place to be. And right now that's what Kilgore's doing. And that is going to bring us to the end of the first quarter of play here at Tidwell Field. Boy, the Drew Central Pirates have done a little damage. We've got a lot of football left to play here, folks. Stick around. We'll be back with second quarter action in 1 minute.
Call ASC Property Management Incorporated and Southland Management Corporation for your real estate and rental property needs. They have 1, 2, and 3 bedroom apartments as well as houses for rent in Dumas, Grady, Gould, Star City, and the surrounding area. Phone 870-382-6762 or come see them at 710 Meadow Drive behind Mad Butcher in Dumas. ASC Property Management and Southland Management, members of the Realtors Association, proud members of the Dumas community, and strong supporters of Bobcat Sports, equal housing provider.
And welcome to second quarter action. It is second down and 3 for the Dumas Bobcats. As the Bobcats in the second quarter will be moving from our left to our right, defending the south end zone. Desperately need to get a touchdown on this drive and get back in this football game. Quarterback's going to hand off to Rashad Moore, and he is going to weave his way across the 25, still pushing near the red zone. Blow the whistle. Don't get someone hurt. He's going to get the first down, and they're going to blow it dead at the 20-yard line. So a big run there by Rashad Moore. And they're going to move the chains. And that's one of those situations where you don't want someone to get hurt. You know, one thing to fumble the football, that's a disaster. But, boy, you got to protect your players there. First down and 10 for the Cats. Inside the red zone, officially at the 19-yard line. Just underway here in the second quarter. Cats trail 14-0. Come on, hit it. Quarterback's going to find a seam, stays on his feet, breaks a tackle, gets across the 10, down near the 8-yard line. So they're going to move the chains, and it's going to be first down and goal for the Cats. So now we see one aspect of the Dumas Bobcats game improving here, and they're moving the ball well on offense. Quarterback, quick play, is going to get inside the 5, and that's about it. That's going to be Kent Brown on the carry. And it's going to be second down and goal from the 4-yard line. So second down and goal for the Cats.
That was Moore, and he just busted 1,000 for the season.
So that was Rashad Moore on the carry.
Now we need him to bust 5 more yards to get that touchdown.
That's right. We need to get this ball into the end zone. Quarterback hands off to Rashad Moore, and he is going to be in the end zone untouched. Touchdown, Dumas Bobcats. With 10:37 left to go here in the opening quarter, the Cats are going to put 6 on the board.
Yeah, we moved that pretty. Running game, straight running. We moved that pretty well. Right there, been a long time since I seen it just run straight down somebody's throat.
So that is going to be a touchdown for Rashad Moore, and boy, we needed that. Two-point conversion. Oh. So the kick this time, and I didn't expect to see that. So the Bobcats are going to kick the point after.
Right.
And with 10:37, it is going to be 14-7. So the Bobcats have gotten within a touchdown. Now we're back in the football game. Now we've got to get some stuff going here in the quarter.
Got to play some defense.
Absolutely. No doubt about it.
Got to play some defense. Got to stop them on this drive. Get the ball back. Go back and score because they get the ball to start the second half, and we want to at least tie it up before we go into halftime.
Absolutely. No doubt about that. So we await the Dumas Family Pharmacy kickoff. Laguna tees the ball up on the 40-yard line. The Bobcats crawl back in this football game in a very impressive offensive drive.
Mm-hmm.
So now we've got to get this defense going, and we're well back in this game.
Yeah, we got some going on now. We got some good running. Got a running game going on here. We just got to get a stop right here.
Kickoff's going to drive the return man back to the 20. He's looking for a seam, and he is going to break one tackle but steps out of bounds at the about the 28-yard line. First down and 10. So first down and 10 for Drew Central. We've got to get our defense out there and tighten up. First down and 10 for the Pirates. And now here's where we would love to see a turnover. How about that? Wouldn't that be big? But what I really want to see is a good defensive stand and make them turn this ball over on downs. First down and 10. Trips right side of the field. One wide out to the left. We may see the quarterback air one out. We don't know. Quarterback tonight is Trey Fuller. And he is going to take the snap, but he's going to be content to keep it. Right. And he is going to move the ball across the 30. And that's going to be a gain of a couple. It's going to bring up a second down and 8. But the Bobcats are doing a lot better job now wrapping up and making some tackles.
Well, this is a very big series here. We got to get a stop. You can't let them go down and score here.
Absolutely.
Because they get the ball back at half. Right now, we need to get a stop here.
Second down and long now for Drew Central. Trips to the right, same formation. Quarterback's once again going to hand off. And he is going to be dropped in the backfield at the 29-yard line. So it's going to bring up a third down and about 11 for the Pirates. We'll see where they spot it. They're going to spot it at the original line of scrimmage. So third down and 10 now for the Pirates.
And this is a big down right here.
Third down and 10.
You need to count for the quarterback. Watch his scrambling ability. Yeah, he's dangerous. We got to make sure that we account for him.
So the quarterback is now going to split a couple to the right side. He's going to put one receiver to the left side, the short side of the field. And they're going to have a long snap count. One running back standing to his right. Quarterback drops back, rolls to his right, looking to throw. He's going to throw, and it is going to be.
Oh, yes, and he overthrew him.
And it's going to be incomplete and fourth down. And they got terrible field position. So we wonder now if we can, we get the ball back, can we repeat that defensive stand? Because that was a big defensive stand there, and the Bobcats are going to get the football back.
It's a good thing he overthrew that pass
because he was open.
Yeah,
he was open.
And it actually hit him in the hands.
So 9:07 left to go in the second quarter. Cats down 14-7. And we should get the football back here without any mistakes. If we don't make any mistakes, should get good field position. So the punter standing around his 18-yard line. First punt of the football game tonight.
I'd take a bad snap right now.
Oh, a bad snap, but we didn't get that. But let's see what this punt. It's a terrible punt. And just let it die. Let it die. Don't mess with it. And the Bobcats are going to have good field position at the 43-yard line. First down and 10. So the defense got it done. So now we're starting to put together a football team. And so now we've got to put together another offensive drive and just do what we've done the last series, because that was a very, very effective offensive series. And we've just got to saddle up and do it again. First down and 10 for the Cats. 9 minutes left to go in the opening quarter. And it is 14-7 in favor of Drew Central. The scoreboard has got 10-7, but it is indeed 14-7 in favor of the Pirates.
Yeah, we'll take 10-7.
Yeah. So first down.
Look how deep.
Home field advantage.
Okay, now he pops out.
Oh, man. Twins to the right. Quarterback is going to hand off. Boy, that play was slow to develop.
Man.
And they saw it coming. He's going to be dropped for a loss of a yard or two. But that play was just – it took forever to get the ball handed off. And Kent Brown really didn't have anywhere to go. And it's going to bring up a second down and 11. And I don't know that we had a negative yard play on that last series, but we've had one here. But now we just got to right that ship. We got to get a half of these 11 yards back here. We need to get them right here on second down. So you got Kilgore split wide to the right. He's got one-on-one coverage. You do have a safety out here that's probably going to cover him up. Quarterback's going to drop back. He wants to throw, and he's going to throw. Kilgore's wide open, and he catches the football at the 45. And
that was.
Man, they're going to say it's a throw and a catch. It was low.
He got his hand under it.
Yeah.
He got his hands under the ball.
They immediately said that is a catch.
Yes.
And so that is going to be a first down.
Yeah, they're going to talk about it now.
We're not showing them our instant replay. I can promise you that. First down. And we're going to sit on ours. So it is first down and 10 for the Cats. That moves the ball across the midfield stripe down to the.
Yeah, that was a huge play for us.
So we're at the 44-yard line, first down and 10. That was a big play there. Quarterback needs to get a little bit more under that ball. Kent Brown on the carry, finds the secondary, and he's going to gain about 9. He's going to move the ball down near the 35-yard line. And he's going to be about a yard short of the line to gain, but that's a big gain on first down, and it's going to bring up a second down and 1 for Dumas. Second down and 1. Handoff out of the backfield this time. Another good run.
Hold that ball.
And, boy, he's holding on to that ball for dear life. He's going to be dropped at the 26. That's going to be good enough to move the chains. Another first down and 10 for the Cats. Keep this drive alive. Clock's down to 7:15. Cats trail 14-7.
And Dumas has found something in the run game. You know, only so far they threw a pass to Kilgore a while ago, but everything else has been a run.
So the Bobcats moving the ball well, staying ahead of the chains. I like it too. As long as we're staying ahead of those chains and moving that football. And from here on out, it's 4-down territory. Young drops
and
back.
He slips. He slips.
And he is going to be sacked.
The receiver slipped. Number 6 slipped.
So
he slipped out there, man.
So quarterback's going to be sacked there. Big loss on the play, but a broken play on the miss footing. And, man, it's going to be second down and very long.
Yeah, we were moving pretty good on him running down the throat. That hurts there, man.
So second down and long now for the Cats.
Thank you, daughter.
6:20 clock runs here in the first quarter. Cats trail by a touchdown and a point after 14-7.
Well, we know this is going to be might not be we know this is going to be a throw.
You got trips to the right and an empty backfield. I would bet on it. Quarterback is going to double clutch.
And
it is going to be picked. He's going to throw a second pick of the night.
Right. The quarterback has to calm down.
Man.
The quarterback has to calm down. Look.
So now all we've got to do is we have to Have to make a stop, get this football back. You got to hold them to a 3-and-out and get the ball back. So, the second interception of the night thrown by the quarterback. So, there's stoppage on the play, and I don't know if they're just looking for where to spot the football. Initially, it's spotted at the 14-yard line. First down and 10 for Drew Central. So, first down and 10 from the 14.
Yeah, you can't be acting like that out there. I don't care what's going on, what the play is, anything.
6 minutes left to go in the half, 14-7. Drew Central has the football again.
I mean, just can't do that.
Quarterback's going to keep it, drops a shoulder. It's going to get him about 5, crosses the 20, up near the 21-yard line. A big gain there, gain of 6, second down and 4 now for the Pirates. And they're content to keep this drive alive and keep that clock running.
Yeah, because they get the ball at the half.
And they've got a 14-7 lead over the Cats. So it is second down. That's a gain of actually 7, so second down and 3 for the Pirates. No hurry to come to the line. They lead the game. Like you said, they are going to get the football back in the third quarter. Got that heavy set in the backfield again. Quarterback is going to hand off. I didn't see a number, but good defensive stand there.
Had him at the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, he's going to be held to no gain. It should be a third down and 3 for Drew Central. Now, if you could make a stop here in the backfield, that would make them they just have to kick the ball away again. So very important right here that our defense plays good, smart ball. Don't jump off sides, and to try to get in the backfield and make a stop. So it is third down and 3 for Drew Central.
Watch the football. Watch the cadence. Got that full house backfield back there.
They are stacked in the backfield. And
quarterback's
going to keep, and he is going to be hit.
He didn't get much.
And he's going to be close, but it's going to bring up fourth down. Very interesting call right here.
Yeah.
As they're going to have to make a decision.
Do they punt? But I say if they go for it, they're going to run the same exact play.
They're 14-7 early in the game.
I'm punting.
Yeah, I think they're going to run the same play. They call first down.
Oh, it doesn't matter. Wow. They're going to move.
Oh, my God. Oh, first down. I thought he went down early.
What a spot.
Wow.
Yep, he got a good spot up almost to the 25. They're going to spot him at the 24.
That is huge right now.
So a good spot there and a big first down for Drew Central. They're content now just to run the ball and milk that clock. They've got it down to 4:19.
Yeah, they're like either we're going to score or we're just going to get the ball at half.
That's right. Just going to keep the drive going. So slow on the snap cadence. Quarterback's going to hand off to the running back.
Not much there.
He's going to dive forward for a couple. Moves the ball up near the 25-yard line.
And probably their thinking is if we get a touchdown, great. But, hey, if we can eat all this clock out and go into halftime up 14-7, even better.
And one thing we got to worry about right here is, they're full house backfield. They're running it. They're content with eating up a little bit of the clock, keeping the ball out of hand. Don't get lulled asleep. And somebody sneak out of that backfield and
let them burn you.
Sneak out the line of scrimmage and they throw a pass and get deep down. Still, reach your keys, reach your tendencies, stay awake.
Second down and 9 now for the Drew Central Pirates. They're in control of the clock, 3:26. They're in control of the scoreboard, 14-7. Let's see if we can control this drive and put a stop to it.
The quarterback to the right.
Quarterback running to the right.
He has a lot of room. He gets the first down, and he's steady going. He's up to probably about the 48, 49-yard line.
Yep. They're going to mark him at the 49, a big gain and a big first down and 10.
Yep, student body right.
So that is going to move the chains, and, boy, he chewed up a lot of yardage that time, and he is about to cut this football field in half. They're at the 49-yard line with 3 minutes to go.
And I can see Drew Central getting a little bit more aggressive here.
Yeah, you've got a short field now, and you got plenty of time, and so we may see a little something different than just this running game. I'm not sure, but we're going to find out here. They do have a receiver wide to the right over on the
probably is going back probably going to run again right. The way that they're stacked up, they're loaded.
Yep. And they are going to run right. Number 4 is going to get the handoff.
And he's steady running, and he's moving, and he's steady going, and he gets out of bounds.
So, boy, a lot of damage done there, and he ate up a lot more field, moves the ball down to the 33-yard line, where it is another first down and 10.
Yeah, Dumas' defense right here has to dig deep. You got to keep them out of the end zone. And, that's a holding call.
So there's going to be a holding penalty. And I tell you that those flags are kind of hard to see on that field.
They really are.
But that is going to be a holding penalty, and that is going to back the Pirates up. And that's another break for the Cats there. And, boy, we better capitalize up. Now you're just playing. We wanted to get the ball back and tie this game up. Now we're playing, let's get out of here with a one-touchdown deficit.
Right.
And make the second half ours. So we're down to 2:28. The penalty's going to stop the clock. 14-7 is the score in favor of the Pirates. So it is.
Yeah, and they're going to look like they're probably going to keep running right.
So now the quarterback's going to look to the sideline.
Whitehead hadn't set. There we go. Now he blew his whistle.
All right, so now we are underway. That starts the snap clock. Game clock's at 2:28. Quarterback drops back. Now he's wanting to throw. Now he's going to step up in the pocket.
He's throwing it deep. Oh, man.
He missed his receiver, but, boy, he had a step. And
he did.
That could have been dangerous.
Glad he threw it more to the sideline instead of throwing it out leading him, like on a post or something.
So that is going to fall incomplete. Stops the clock, 2:21. And it is going to be a second down and long. The ball's back at the 41-yard line now of the Drew Central Pirates. The line to gain is the 41-yard line of the Dumas Bobcats. So the Bobcat defense now needs to make a couple more big stops, get out of here, lick their wounds, and come back in the second half and iron it out.
And they're going over the right side.
Quarterback running to the right. He didn't get much there. He didn't get the corner. He is going to gain about 2.
Which is good for us. He stopped the clock.
So clock stops with 2:15, and it's going to bring up a third down and long for Drew Central. And y'all already know what I'm thinking. We get this ball back.
Go deep.
I'm going deep, man. So, but we got to get the ball back. We got to make 2 more stops. Third down and long, about 14. Third down and actually 15 for the Drew Central Pirates. The ball's up at the 44-yard line. And we have got to keep them out of the end zone. Get this football back. Quarterback drops back, wanting to throw. Little pressure zone, and he is going to be hitting the backfield.
You got to make that tackle.
But they're not making the tackle.
And he's still up.
But he is going to gain a couple of yards after all that as he moves the ball up to the 45-yard line.
Man, you got to make those tackles, man.
But it is going to be a 4th down and 12 for Drew Central.
And the clock is ticking, and so it should take it down to almost at a minute
and a half.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, minute 50, clock runs, 14-7 in favor of Drew Central, and the Bobcats are going to get the football back as Drew Central is going to have to punt it away, and they're going to burn as much as they can off, I'm sure, before they give Dumas the ball. Now, the smart thing for the Bobcats to do, trailing 7, would just burn the clock out and go in, but I want to see Kilgore.
Kilgore's dangerous back there.
Yep, he is. So Kilgore is going to be the return man, standing at his own 25.
Clock, are they going to take a penalty?
They're going to take a delay of game. Yep. No, they burned a timeout.
So they're going to take a timeout.
I was about to say, I'm not sure about that delay of game. Why would you take that?
Yeah, we're going to step aside for 30 seconds. Timeout on the field, timeout in the press box. We'll be right back.
Every project starts with good intentions and sometimes ends with a little frustration. At Barry's Hardware in Dumas, we turn that frustration into confidence. From the right materials to the right advice, we'll help you tackle any project at home. Because at Barry's, you're not just buying supplies, you're gaining a partner who knows how to get it done. Barry's True Value, Highway 65 in Dumas, where we make frustrated homeowners champions of their projects.
Guess that's why I stay in Barry so much, because I am definitely a frustrated homeowner, because there's always something needing worked on. And
my wife down front, y'all don't talk too loud about making improvements at the house.
Okay, we'll let it ride. I got a good house painting story I'll tell someday. Fourth down, the Drew Central Pirates are lined up to punt the football away to the Dumas Bobcats. Kilgore's the deep man, and he is awaiting.
He barely got it off.
And he almost got that blocked, but boy, he's going to get a.
Yeah, he almost got it blocked.
Pretty good bounce, though, and it's going to be down at the 27-yard line. And it's going to be first down and 10 for the Dumas Bobcats. Trailing 14-7 with 1:14 left to go in the half. And, boy, I'd love to see Kilgore get a step and the quarterback have enough time to make a throw. And one play, they proved it. They've gotten in they got ahead of this game with one play, and we have seen it happen for Dumas this year.
Sure. Yeah, one play is all you need when the pass is right.
And you've got the right personnel out there now,
and
no doubt.
I like the head-up matchup on Kilgore.
Yep. We're going to find out with just over a minute.
Yeah, they got him in the cover 3 bail technique with this safety.
So the quarterback's they're going to hand off out of the backfield, and he's going to get a couple. That's about it up to the 29-yard line. We're going to be down under a minute when we snap the football again, and maybe going to play this safe and go in with a 1-touchdown deficit and try to figure out a way to make some changes and get this football game back under control for the Bobcats.
Yeah, and you can see he's in the cover 3 bail technique. Nothing behind him, and look how deep that safety. He's standing at the 50.
So Young looks things over, and he is going to hand off out of the backfield. They're going to get into the secondary and get a first down, so moves the ball over the 40 up to the 41-yard line, so that'll stop the clock with 29 seconds left to go in
there's a penalty flag, false start on the Bobcats.
Yeah,
good gracious!
Probably just want to take a knee here.
Yeah, that changes. That changes everything. So a penalty like that changes the tempo of the game. Mm-hmm. It changes the yardage. Now you don't have short yardage. You got a mile to go, so you want to just get out of here without making a big mistake. And you come into the third quarter, and you kind of put it on the back of your defense and say, "All right, guys, get out there, get a 3 and out, and let's saddle up and win this game." So the Bobcats now looking at a 2nd down and 13 after the penalty. With 21 seconds, that clock's running, and the quarterback, they're going to hand off and just let that clock run as long as it'll run. And a lot of running, not much doing. And it's going to move us down to 9 seconds. The clock's still running. Nobody's going to stop it. So that will bring us to the end of the second quarter of play here, senior night at Tidwell Field. And after one half is in the books here, it is the Drew Central Pirates 14. Our Dumas Bobcats are 7. A lot of football left to play tonight. Bobcats going to right the ship, and we'll be back with the Barry's True Value halftime show in 3 minutes. We got some good information from some couple of games around the area, so you'll want to stick around.
Taylor's Steakhouse in Dumas is fine dining at its best. The menu features mouth-watering aged steaks as well as fish, shrimp, pasta, and more. Located at 14201 Highway 54 in Dumas, Taylor's Steakhouse is worth the drive from anywhere. Open Thursday through Saturday from 5:30 until 9 p.m. You can call them for reservations at 870-382-5349 or visit taylorsteakhouse-dumas.com for more information. Owners Chuck and Pam Taylor invite you to Taylor's Steakhouse in Dumas.
Craving pizza? Big Benjo Pizza in Dumas has just what you're looking for. Open 7 days a week for dine-in, take-out, and drive-through. Big Benjo Pizza also has a low-carb keto cauliflower crust in addition to your classic homemade pizza. They also have barbecue, supreme, taco, and chicken bacon ranch specialty pizzas along with hot wings, spaghetti, and salad. Hometown service and a Dumas staple. Big Benjo Pizza. Call 382-2880 to place your order. Big Benjo Pizza, 720 Highway 65 in Dumas.
As a community bank, Merchants and Farmers is closely tied to the businesses, organizations, and most importantly, to the people in the communities it serves. We have been since 1909. We offer the big bank products, but are small bank friendly. We're dedicated to providing great customer service, all the while getting to know our customers. Hence our motto, building relationships one customer at a time. We'd like to invite you to be next. Stop in today to see why your experience here matters. Merchants and Farmers Bank of Dumas. Member FDIC.
Bob's Tire Service Station in Dumas is celebrating over 50 years of full service at the same location for their customers the old-fashioned way. And they're ready to service all of your tire needs. Bob's Tire Service Station carries a variety of tires, including all the major brands, from the smallest of lawnmower tire to the largest of tractor and combine tires. Call Bob's Tire Service Station at 870-382-BOBS or 870-382-4868. Bob's Tire and Full Service Station at 205 South Main Street in Dumas.
Delta Memorial Hospital is for more than just inpatient care. When you're no longer sick but not quite ready to go home and still need some nursing and rehab care, Delta Memorial Hospital's swing bed program may be right for you. Our program will provide services to help you regain your strength and get back on your feet. If you need continued care at home, Delta Memorial can provide home health services that can be tailored to fit your needs. We make it possible to continue to heal in your own home or in a personalized rehab program. Delta Memorial, caring for you close to home.
Pico Food says good luck to all the players, coaches, cheerleaders, and marching bands taking the field tonight. Under the lights, it's not about who's in your path, it's about who's in your huddle. And Pico Foods is a proud teammate and supporter of local communities and the state's agricultural producers. Learn more about how Pico Foods buys direct to support local producers. In Arkansas and Missouri, call David Durham or James Chester, 870-202-7101. In Alabama and Mississippi, call Andrew Parker or John Taylor Hickman at 601-670-9383.
Oh, welcome to the Berry's True Value Halftime Show, live tonight from Tidwell Field in this 10th and final regular season game for the Dumas Bobcats, as the playoff picture is it's going to come into view. Unfortunately, it'll be after tomorrow night because of some of the teams from around the area. Unless we lose this football game, then
we know we're going to be
traveling.
The 4 seed.
So but right now we've got a half football left to play. As at the half, it is the Drew Central Pirates 14 and the Dumas Bobcats 7. Now, one of those touchdowns was one play. It was a one-hitter. Oh man! So the Bobcats have not played terrible, but what we've not done is had a clean first half. We played some ugly football. Penalty-wise and turnovers.
Ugly as we've played to only be down by 7.
That's right.
We're actually
with all the penalties and especially the 2 turnovers. Could have been very, very costly.
3 turnovers, 2 pigs and a fumble.
And a fumble.
That's right.
On that first drive, we're moving the ball.
Oh, yeah, and a fumble.
We fumble at the 15-yard line going in to score, and they score on the very next play. Right. If we score there and go ahead, you don't know what the ball game would have held.
So with that being said, we have a very golden opportunity in the second half to clean all that stuff up. No turnovers, no penalties.
Right.
And I think the outcome can be different in this football game in this second half.
Yeah, the biggest thing though coming in the second half is you got to stop them coming out of halftime.
Right.
You can't let them methodically drive down the field and score, because right now
you can't let them do like Barton did last year and use the entire third quarter.
Because right now they're not really looking for a quick hit. They're just looking for, we're going to hand off to the running back, or the quarterback's going to run straight up the middle out of full house, or they're gonna student body right and go around the right side. Every now and then they'll throw a pass, but looks like Drew Central is really their offensive game plan is just to run the ball, or the quarterback run, or the other running back run.
Wormley or Fuller.
Or Fuller. They really haven't threw any short, quick passes.
And something else that I saw that Dumas did, and kind of a nonchalant play, but we have been very successful, and we went for the 2-point conversion the entire year. We kick a point after tonight.
Right.
And haven't seen that.
Right.
And so
I've seen the young man warming up for about 3 to 4 weeks. Comes out at halftime and kicks 10, 15 balls. And I knew sooner or later they're going to have to try him and see. Well, hey, they tried him tonight.
Yeah, I mean, hey.
He split the uprights.
That's right. So I sure don't have a problem with that. I just thought it was kind of surprising to see the Cats do that. And but 14-7, like you said, the mistakes we've made, the turnovers, everything we've done wrong, we're way, way away from being out of this football game. We're a big play, a big turnover, a big throw and catch by Dumas, a whole lot of scenarios, and we can get back in this football game. But the best way to do it is come out. I think is to come out in the third quarter, just play good defense, make them turn the ball over, punt it away to us, put a good drive together, and just keep that little cycle going through the second half of this game. And we can win this football game. I believe that.
Right. And like I said, what's worked for us so far is that, maybe it's an adjustment by the Drew Central defense is that they've taken away really our passing game. We had one big game, but then we fumbled a football, and then we also had a pass to Kilgore that picked up something. But other than that, we haven't had much in the passing game.
They probably figured out all week long, we're not going to let them kill us on the big plays.
Right.
We're going to take that pass away from them. But like you said, when you sell out to stop one thing, you open it up for something else.
Yeah, and they've opened, like you said, they've opened the run up for Dumas, and Dumas is getting positive yards with the run. And it's kind of a little different to say because we watched Dumas all year, not to see that little quick pass.
Right.
We haven't saw it one time.
Not
I don't
one
think.
time.
So it's a different change of direction tonight. And so what we're seeing now is tonight, two teams that are in the spread, but they're run heavy.
Yeah,
how about that?
And that is
how about that?
You see a team. That's right. You spread it out. You've got one back in the backfield for the most part. Now they have stacked it a few times, and then everybody's running the football.
Yeah, what we've seen maybe four passes total.
Yeah, maybe
for both teams. It's been straight running game the whole time, straight running the football. So like I say, Dumas has to come out in the beginning of the second half, and we have to get a stop. On this, on the first possession for Drew Central, you got to stop them. You can't let them drive down the field and score because the way that this game is going, with both teams running the football, the possessions are limited because the clock is running.
That's correct. That is absolutely right. And there's a barn burner in 4A football going on right now, and
the Hamburg Lions and the Stuttgart Ricebirds at 28-28 just before halftime.
Yeah, 56 points. Wow.
Yep. Two really good football teams.
Two really good offenses. There's not much defense being played.
Yeah, because you got and sometimes that's because both offenses are just so good. But
that's true. Yeah, McGraw, we can start on them defenses.
Oh yeah. I'd have to have a break every other play, but
I mean, we don't have to stop anybody. Just line up.
Just line up.
Yeah, just line up.
I just want to be the quarterback because I'm going long, baby. I'm telling you, I'm fixing to unhook. But the Bobcats, like you said, they ran the ball a lot and ran it well in the first half. If we eliminate those turnovers, man, and we had moved the ball down to the 15-yard line, we were set up to take the lead, and they get that turnover. One play they break a tackle, and off to the races, 85 yards.
All right.
And they've been in control of the game, but the Bobcats have clawed their way back and stayed in this football game and not allowed Drew Central to blow us out. So that's what you got to do. You got to keep fighting. You got to keep working. You got to keep playing. You got to adjust, make the adjustments you have to make. And but I think one thing that I've seen that the Cats have done last week and now this week, it seems like they're struggling at times to keep their focus on the job at hand. There's been some chatterbait penalties out there, and those kind of penalties. You can't let your emotions. You got to figure out a way to channel that into physicality on the field legally. With good hits, good runs, good throws, and not let your emotions get away from you. So
got to be in control.
You got to be in control. But at the moment, as far as the scoreboard's concerned, Drew Central is in control, 14-7 here at the half, as the Dumas band is on the football field entertaining this senior night crowd here at Tidwell Field in Dumas, Arkansas. Beautiful Friday night.
I do have to give a shout out to Noah. He's assistant band director at Rivercrest, and they were the 3A state champions this year.
Well, there you go, and he Noah was the man. As far as keeping the crowd in a football game a few years ago.
Everybody needs a Noah.
They do, absolutely, man. And the first time I saw that kid out there, I'm like, dude, what is that kid doing? And after that, it's like, all right, where's Noah? He'll be here, And so he's at Rivercrest, and he is the band director,
assistant band director,
okay,
at the high school there, and they were 3A state champs. So, Noah, Coach McGraw's hat is tipped to you,
absolutely,
young man.
Absolutely. We like it. Good job there. And a good job here by the Dumas band. They're all dressed sharp in their uniforms and got the plumes on top of their hats and looking good there. And boy, we got to get this football game underway. Next week, the Bobcats will be playing football somewhere next Friday night, a week from tomorrow. And we're either going to be right here at Tidwell Field with a win here tonight for the Cats and a win tomorrow night by Fordyce over McGee. And that should secure us a 2 seed and a home game next Friday night. So a lot of stuff that's got to happen there. And but if we lose tonight, no matter what happens tomorrow night, we're traveling somewhere next week, and really doesn't matter where. I think we're going to be burning the road up for a long time. So, but we're going to hope for the best.
Yeah,
but hey,
even with our 2 seed, it looks like after one home game, you're on the road for the rest of the playoffs.
So there is a lot of potential traveling in our future, and that's fine with me. As long as we're playing football, we're extending the season. We're going as deep as we can into the playoffs. State of Arkansas is only so big. We've been to every corner in this state many a time with the Dumas Bobcat football team. So, we don't have a problem with that. But we have got to get the second half of this game played, and I hope the Bobcats can come out here in the second half and just play Dumas Bobcat football, because we know what they're capable of, and if they can just get it ironed out, get pointed in the right direction, I think we'll be all right in this game, because we've really slowed Drew Central down after that one big play, and then they had a really good drive. But other than that, we've slowed them down somewhat. So I think the Bobcats have a good chance to get in control and win this football game. So you're going to want to stick around and find out, because we really don't know what's going to happen in the second half. We do know that the Bobcats will have to kick the ball away to Drew Central to begin the third quarter, and we'll see what happens from there. You're listening to live Dumas Bobcat football on Country KXFE 106.9 FM, your home each and every Friday night, and this night is Thursday night for live Dumas Bobcat football. And thanks to our viewers on our EAB Sports YouTube page, and we appreciate everybody for tuning in and either listening or watching our broadcast. And it is an honor and a privilege to be a part of Dumas Bobcat football and to be able and have the opportunity to bring this game to you guys every week. And you just don't know how big of an honor it is and how lucky I feel to be able to do it. And of course, all the millions we make doing it.
ESPN called me the other day and they said
you had to turn them down.
Well, no, they said YouTube dropped.
Yeah. Well, if they call me and they'd offer a bunch of bucks, then no, man, I'm gonna have to turn you down. I'm getting it done at Dumas. But we're privileged to be here, and we thank you for tuning in, and we thank our sponsors. Man, we have some great sponsors, and I haven't done this much this year from the press box, but I like to make it a little personal every now and then, and I'm going to do that right now if you'll allow me, and say a big thank you to ASC Property Management, Miss Annette Cowan and her crew. Barry's True Value sponsoring this halftime show. They've been on board many years. Taylor's Steakhouse, and I have to tell you how good that food is, and we appreciate Chuck and Pam and their crew out at Taylor's Steakhouse. Big Banjo Pizza. Big Banjo is a staple in Dumas, Arkansas, has been for many years. And I have people that are either classmates or I went to church with when I was a kid, and they'll call and say, "Hey, Rick, I'm coming to town. Is Big Banjo still in business? Can we go eat lunch?" Come on, they're open.
I ate there about 5 today.
There you go. Murchison Farmers Bank, and they do our pregame show. And a big thank you to David. He works all that out for us every year. David Vickers there. Bob's Tire Service, Robert and his crew down on the corner of Main Street and Waterman. Delta Memorial Hospital, Delta Health Services, Pico Foods, Pick and Store and Restaurant, and I get a lot of lunchtime logged in Pick and Store and Restaurant. Dumas Family Pharmacy on Highway 65, First Natural State Bank. They sponsor our coin toss, and
I'd show you that $100 bill that they gave me, but I've already broke it.
Yeah, that $100 bill is gone, but they will sponsor our player of the game tonight, and that person will be named a little later on. Dumas Seed Cleaners, Heath and Rodney and the bunch down there. And
if you want it, they got it, or they can order it.
Great place to go and shop there. Farm Bureau Insurance, Rattery's Pond and Surplus from over at Star City, and Joey and crew over there. H&R Block, Amelia Boney and crew. Inks and Threads, big thank you to them. Pop's Car Wash, over to Wyatt and Linda. Southeast Pest Control, Pico Foods, and Red River Ford Toyota. And last but not least, DePaul Community Health Centers right here in Dumas. So a great list of sponsors. A big thank you to all of those sponsors for allowing us to bring you live Dumas Bobcat football. I called it, Coach, I'm just a week late, but the majorette is twirling the little fiery baton. Hope she don't set your football field on fire.
It's dry. And, it's fairly dry out there, so she could possibly do that.
She had it going on. She never did drop it, so she was under control 100% as far as I saw. And so good job there. And we're going to step aside for 2 minutes. We'll be back to wrap up the Berry's True Value halftime show up in just a moment. The score is 14-7 in favor of Drew Central. We'll be back in 2 minutes.
Looking for a charming spot to start your day or savor a hearty lunch? Look no further than Pick and Store and Restaurant. Start your Saturday mornings with mouth-watering breakfast selections like crispy bacon, fluffy pancakes, and delicious biscuits and gravy. They even have chocolate gravy. If you're there for lunch, check out Pickin's fresh-raised beef burgers, sandwiches, and salads. Plate lunches are available Monday through Friday, and find all your favorites like meatloaf, fried catfish, and smoked chicken. Be sure to leave room for their homemade desserts like coconut pie, chocolate pie, bread pudding, and more. Pick and Store and Restaurant, 122 Pickens Road in Pickens.
At Dumas Family Pharmacy, they are committed to making it easier for you to manage your health. They can help you find the most affordable medications, offer advice on over-the-counter medication needs, deliver prescriptions directly to your home, and more. Dumas Family Pharmacy offers personalized service that makes staying healthy a little easier. Now that's music to your ears. Visit Dumas Family Pharmacy at 301 Highway 65 South in Dumas. Dumas Family Pharmacy, taking the time to listen and care.
Are you tired of feeling like just another number? At First Natural State Bank, we believe banking should be personal. For 50 years, we've been proud to serve Deshae County, where our decisions are made by people you know, not by some distant corporate office. That's what we call banking the natural way. Whether you're around the corner or miles away, we're here for you. We're excited to announce that a new full-service branch is coming soon to Dumas on the corner of Carlton and Meter. Connect with us online at fnsbank.com or join us on Facebook. Just search FNS Bank. First Natural State Bank. Celebrating 50 years of community first banking. Member FDIC.
Every project starts with good intentions and sometimes ends with a little frustration. At Barry's Hardware in Dumas, we turn that frustration into confidence. From the right materials to the right advice, we'll help you tackle any project at home. Because at Barry's, you're not just buying supplies, you're gaining a partner who knows how to get it done. Barry's True Value, Highway 65 in Dumas, where we make frustrated homeowners champions of their projects.
And a big thank you to Barry's for sponsoring our halftime show each and every week. And we want to say a big thank you. And Milton, my co-worker, whose kid plays for Drew Central, he said, y'all keep up that game for the second half and we'll be fine. I said, yeah I hear you. We're going to try not to do that, Milton. I'm telling you, we're going to try to right the ship.
We want to have a totally different Bobcat team on the field in the second half.
Cats trail 14-7 at the half, and they're going to kick the ball away to Drew Central shortly. And it's going to be important for the Bobcats to get out there on defense and make a statement, make a stand, and hold that. You know, we need to hold Drew Central not just to get the ball back, but hold them to a 3-and-out and make a big statement and say, all right, we're in control. We got it together. So we're going to see if we can do that, see if that is going to happen. But I'm anxious to see the Bobcats offense back on the football field and see if we continue to move the ball as well as we were late in the half. So
if the running game's working, we need to run it.
Absolutely. That's right. If it's working, run it.
Those old coaches said 3 things happen when you pass and 2 of them bad.
That's right. That is absolutely right. And but, boy, when the good happens, it happens. Now, we're going to see their kicker attempt right now, 45-yard field goal, and he is about 30 yards short. That's going to be a 30-yard kick there. not a 45-yarder. So, but I mean, you never know about a kicker like that. They come out on the football field, and you never know exactly how good they are and what kind of situation you can get in where you need a field goal, for goodness sakes.
And I believe they have kicked several field goals this year.
So, you need a 30-yard field goal or something. You need to know you have a kicker that can make it. So who knows what's going to happen, but we know we got another half of football to play here, and I think it's going to be exciting. It's going to be worth sticking around for. So y'all do not go away, as we're just about ready for the third quarter kickoff here, as the Bobcats are in the end zone warming up. Drew Central doing the same. A good crowd here at Tidwell Field tonight. Good support for this Bobcat team, and we want to give this home crowd something to cheer about here in the third quarter and prepare for the playoff part of the season. Now, next Friday night, no matter where we play, it's every game is its own season, because if you lose, you're one and done.
You won, you're dribbling a basketball.
That's absolutely correct. So next week, the game, each game, the season's on the line, literally, and how far you're going into the playoffs depends on how prepared you are and how good you play in that particular game. You don't have a second chance, but we still got to get through the third quarter and the fourth quarter here and try to make something positive happen. Tell you what we'll do. We'll step aside for – no, we're not. We're going to stay right here. The teams are coming onto the football field, so y'all just stick around, and we'll be ready for the Dumas Family Pharmacy kickoff here in just a few minutes, as the Drew Central Pirates lead 14-7 over the Cats going into the third quarter of play. It's halftime at the Rise and Warren game. I'm sorry, the Rise and Hamburg game, and I think they're all nodded.
No, Stuttgart and Hamburg.
I'm gonna get it right in a minute. Stuttgart, you're right. I'm gonna sit here looking at Stuttgart and Hamburg, and it's 28-all. I did get that part right.
Some
so that's
scores from AAA. Mayflower 7, Atkins 6 at the halftime. Salem 36, Quitman 15 at the half. Quitman was up 15-14 on Salem, and Salem has kind of taken over that ball game.
Sounds like. So those are a couple of teams in 3A.
Our side of the bracket.
Yep, that's right. So teams that we very well
could see in a few weeks.
Probably be facing. So we are underway here. Dumas Family Pharmacy kickoff is going to be a short end-over-end kick, fielded and stepped out of bounds at the 32-yard line.
Oh.
Now, he caught the ball, so that can't be a penalty.
That can't be. He caught it before he went out of bounds.
So, but they're going to call the kickoff going out of bounds, and I don't understand that, because the return man caught the football.
He caught it in bounds and stepped out of bounds.
So I don't know if they're going to pick the flag up, but that should be first down and 10 from the 32-yard line, and still waiting to get the ball spotted. And so the coach I think he's letting the official, I said, come on, man, he caught the ball and then stepped out of bounds, because I was just going to comment how good of a kickoff that was, that you take the return away from the guy because he stepped out of bounds, but they're going to make him kick the ball again.
Kick it over.
And I don't.
That's dangerous there.
Move them back 5 and.
Yeah, that could be dangerous.
That's Stuttgart Parks and Rec referee right there.
Yeah, and the thing is, that kid there, we play basketball, 2 and 7. Those two are dangerous.
Yeah,
kick that ball too.
Kick that ball that direction.
Yeah, I'd rather go to the other side. If you hit 2 or 7, they could break it. Any mistake.
So they're going to back the kicker back up to the 35-yard line. We're going to have to kick the ball off again. Not the way we wanted to start.
Nobody's over here if you angle it.
Yep, not the way we wanted to start. If Laguna's looking at it, there's nobody over here.
I would kick it right over here,
and I would kick it quick.
Are they finna try?
Yep. No, we kicked it right
out of bounds.
Oh my goodness!
All that.
Yep. So they're gonna.
They'll probably take the ball there. They'll get it at about the 40-yard line.
I don't know. We're going to find out, but boy, not the way we wanted to start the third quarter. We want to start the third quarter off with pinning them deep, but they're going to get good field position in a first down and 10. So the ball's going to be spotted. After all that, not the most. Well, we're going to have to kick it again. They're going to make us back up another 5 and kick it again. So, boy, you're playing with fire right here. and you're just playing with fire right here, and you've got to try to kick this ball over everybody's head. That would be the right thing to do if you can. Put a foot into it. So we're backed all the way up now.
So we're kicking it again
at the 30-yard line, and we're going to have to kick it again. And boy, you want this ball to sail. They're going to back their return men up a little bit. But if he's ever kicked a ball 40 yards, 50 yards, this is the time. They put in a new kicker, and he's the young man that made the point after a little while ago.
Well, beware.
And he is going to put a foot into that one, and it's going to be fielded clean at the 25 up to the 30.
Nothing there.
And good. Wrapped up. Now, that was good. After all that.
They should have taken the ball on the 35-yard line.
Yeah, they
just lost 5 yards by making this kick again.
So that was a good recovery there after all that work.
Something that young head coach will learn.
So, so it is going to be first down and 10 from the 31-yard line for 32-yard line. They're going to mark it at the 32. First down and 10 for Drew Central. So that took 5 minutes just to get the first play from scrimmage.
That 8 seconds lasted as long as
it did. Oh, my goodness. So it is first down and 10. One wide out to the left, one to the right. Two running backs flanking the quarterback. And he is going to hand off out of the backfield, going to move the ball across the 35 up near the 36-yard line. That's going to be a gain of 4. It's going to bring up second down and 6 for the Drew Central Pirates. So that's a pretty decent gain on first down by Drew Central. So they would be very happy with 4 yards of carry, I'm sure.
Oh, yeah.
Second down and 6 for Drew Central, just underway, third quarter action.
4 yards in a cloud of dust all night long, because 3 of those equals 12, and that's more than 10.
That's more than 10. Quarterback's going to hand off to the same man, and he's going to gain about 1 yard, so they're going to make a pretty good stop at the 38-yard line, so a gain of another yard. It's going to bring up a third down and 4 now from the 39-yard line of Drew Central. 10:58. We're just underway here in the third quarter. Drew Central is on top by a touchdown, 14-7.
Watch the cadence. Watch the count.
Third down and 4.
Watch the cadence. They were trying to get us to jump.
Yeah, I would think they'd try to hard count the Bobcats, get them to jump, get a free 5.
Watch the quarterback running right now.
Two running backs in the backfield.
And what I tell
quarterback's going to run right.
There's nothing there.
And he is going to be.
There's nothing there.
He's going to be forced out of bounds.
Oh, Lord, he gets close.
I think he's going to get the first down on second effort. I thought they were going to force him out of bounds.
I think he's going to be about 2 yards short.
Yeah, he's going to be a little short.
Wow,
it's going to bring a yard short.
It's going to bring up a fourth down and 1.
What do you do?
Interesting call here, but I expect him to go for it.
Yeah, I mean, right now Dumas is beginning to run the football well.
You know, we've not stopped them. It's fourth down in a yard. I think they're going to go for it. Clock runs. We're down to 10 minutes to go in the third quarter. Drew Central on top, 14-7.
Watch the cadence of the football. Watch the cap.
Right here's where you do need to be careful, but you do need to get penetration and get in the backfield.
Quarterback is going straight up the right side up.
And you got to get penetration and get in that backfield.
Straight up the right side.
That he's going to get the first down. So it's going to be a first down and 10.
And he's a big, strong kid too, man.
He's going to move the ball up near the 45. They're going to mark him at just shy of the 45. We'll call it the 44-yard line.
And they're ticking that clock, man.
9:40 left to go in the third. And slowly but surely,
if they keep getting first down this way and get another first down just like that, you're talking about 6 or 5 minutes left on the clock.
Yeah, it's going to get tough. Quarterback's going to keep 2 men in the backfield, split the receiver to either side.
This is what you call ball control.
Yep. Defense for Dumas needs to get into that backfield.
And you can't give them – yeah, they stopped him quick. I thought he was about to get about 3 to 4 yards.
Yeah, he got a couple.
It was there, and then Dumas closed it up immediately.
So moves over the 45 up near the 46-yard line, a gain of a couple, second down and 8. So
we're down out there in the 8-minute mark now.
Well, they're burning some clock and
they really are
controlling the tempo of the game, and we desperately need to make a stop.
Yeah, you got to get a stop here. Another first down this way, and man, that clock is really, being ate up.
It gets tough. Second down and long now for Drew Central.
And
quarterback drops back. He wants to throw, plenty of time.
Oh, interception.
And it's going to be a pick at the 45, crosses midfield. Don't fumble the ball, get on the ground. And it is
and then Duke Central saying their ball. It's a fumble.
It's going to be
fumble. They say.
No,
the referee is pointing.
It says Drew Central ball.
So I don't see any. Yep.
And so the downs start over, right?
So they're going to get a fresh set of downs.
Oh my God!
How do you do that?
I couldn't tell who was that intercepted the football. Kenny did. I couldn't tell.
Man, how do we fumble the ball so many times?
Man, we get an interception. Great play by Kenny right there, but you gotta hold on to the football.
Then you got to become a running back, get 5 points of contact, and protect that football.
Or just get on the ground. Yeah. Take the interception and just get on the ground. Man,
and you won't see Drew Central trying to throw too much anymore.
Yeah,
they dodged the bullet.
So they're going to hand off to the big man
and that's
over
not
right
a good.
side.
That's not good sight right there.
Yep, so he's going to gain about 5 at least on that play. And, boy, the Bobcats it's almost like a snake bit or something, man.
Yeah, if we keep up at this rate, you're going to be, 5-minute mark?
Oh, yeah.
If they get a first, start another first down?
2 steps forward, 3 steps back with those turnovers. The turnovers will just eat you up. And so that's a gain of 5 on first down, so second down and as many.
Yeah,
we're inside the 8-minute mark.
Yeah, we're inside 7. I mean, it's ticking.
Second down, quarterback's
and they go again. Oh, man, look at the hole. And get the football, strip it.
He's going to get inside the 15 down to the 14.
Excuse me, viewers, I forgot I was online again.
And that is
I was a fan.
Yep.
Instead of the commentator right then. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Mr. Rick.
Well,
what we saw there, though, is momentum. Yeah. When you throw an interception, but then you get the ball right back.
Right.
And you know that Dumas is shaking.
Right.
And it's hard to,
Let me ask a question to y'all. Maybe I missed. Has that big running back ran all night besides these last 2 times?
That's the first time he's
He looks pretty effective, doesn't he?
I've not seen him run the ball tonight.
Yeah, he looks pretty effective.
So a big first down and 10 inside the red zone for the Pirates.
And
number
it's to
4.
Wormley.
Yeah, Wormley's going to drop a shoulder, gets near the –
yeah, don't give it to number 3
about
anymore.
The 12.
Yeah, put him on the sideline.
Yeah, he's over there. But man, he looks a little bit more effective. The only, Wormley broke that first play, but other than that, we've kept him in check since then.
Well, Wormley's about 200, and I'd say number 3 is about 215, 220.
Yeah, right. Man. You got to remember when you got 16, 17, 18-year-old kids, and he's running full speed.
Yeah,
not a lot of people want to get in front of that.
So it is second down and 8 after a gain of a couple. 6:42 left to go in the third quarter. And Drew Central's on top 14-7, and they threaten here inside the red zone. Second down and long. Quarterback is going to hand off.
And he's around the edge. Oh, and he got good. A good job there. Rashard Moore got a hold of him.
But he's still going to gain some yardage, man. He's going to move the ball down to around the 7.
And you look like you got Kenny. Is he cramping up? Getting up off the ground? But Rashard Moore doesn't get a hold of him. You're talking about touchdown.
Yep. So it's third down now and 2 for the Pirates with 6:07 left to go in the third.
And this will be straight quarterback.
And this is another series where we had the advantage with an interception.
Quarterback straight to the right, quarterback. It's no secret.
Yep.
No secret, man. No secret.
He's going to fall near the 2. They're going to mark him at the 3. No, he's going to be down to the 2-yard line.
I'm thinking, McGraw, we may stay the same. May see that full house right here.
Yeah.
With that big bag back there.
So it is.
Yeah, here comes the big package.
Yeah, that's what I said, that full house. And your quarterback straight up, quarterback's going up the middle to the right.
Third down and 2 now for the Cats.
No, it'd be first down.
First and goal.
I mean, first down and goal. That's right.
Yeah, this should be quarterback straight up to the right side.
A jumbo package.
Yeah, quarterback's
going to follow the big boys.
Yeah, quarterback's going to run. No secret here. He's a big strong guy himself.
And he is in for the touchdown.
That's a huge touchdown, man. Man, that's what you call stepping out to the second half and responding to the call.
Yep.
That's tough, man. And you have to that interception and the fumble, that may be a turning point in the game right there.
Yep, and it seems like Well, we'll just say right now, Drew Central's just beating the Bobcats.
Right.
They're just beating us.
And as McGraw alluded to earlier in the game, that big offensive line is doing their job.
The point after kick is good, up and good. So with 5 minutes and 12 seconds left to go in the third quarter, the Drew Central Pirates pulled out to a 21-7 lead over the Bobcats on the road, and that is going to be tough for the Cats to overcome. And half of our problem is mental. And I'm telling you, it's just we're not playing with our heads in the football game. And that's just my observation, but – man, you pick the ball off. You can't fumble it.
He's got to protect the football on that pickoff.
So we're going to find out what the Cats can do here, but they got to score quick because Drew Central burned some time off that clock.
What you want to do here is you want to score. You don't want to give it back to them, and they're going to put more. Either way you go, whether we score or you don't, they're going to burn time. Yeah. But you don't want to take up the rest of this quarter and give it to them in the fourth.
We need to score quick. Get the ball back.
Yeah, this is going to change the face of the game a little bit for the Dumas offense.
Get there.
And they're going to have a short kick.
Yeah, good job way to catch that ball, man. I thought he was waiting back a little too much.
So he's going to move the ball up to the 49. So the Bobcats are going to have a short field. You got to take advantage of that. They give you a half of a football field.
Right.
We got to take advantage of that, man. 51 yards is since it's marked at the 49 is a pretty short field.
Yeah, and the adjustment, like I said, that Drew Central's made is, they've taken away the pass and give up the run. And the run is going to take time to score here.
That's right.
So, right now, Drew Central has a good game plan going.
So it seems like these teams watch a lot of film.
Man, you have to if you want to be in these games, you want to try to win.
Quarterback's going to run, or he's going to hand the ball off. The Cats are going to run. He's going to move the ball across to around the 46, so a good gain.
That was a great job of Kent Brown being patient because there really wasn't nothing there. But he waited.
Waited till the block developed and then followed behind.
Yeah, he did a great job right there picking up yardage on that play.
So it's going to be a gain of 5, second down and 5 from the 46-yard line of Drew Central. We're down to 4:40 left to go in the third quarter. Drew Central now on top, 21-7. And the quarterback hands off once again out of the backfield, breaks a tackle for the first down. It's Kent
He's
Brown,
running hard, man.
And he's going to cross the 40 down to the 39-yard line. First down and 10 again for the Cats. Now, if he can get another step and break one of those and get behind way behind the secondary and run one of those in for a touchdown.
But the magical word is we've got to protect the football.
That is correct.
Yeah, 4 turnovers so far.
So it is a first down and 10 from the 39-yard line. Young takes a snap. He's content to hand off to Kent Brown. Kent Brown's trying the left side. And he is going to be close to another first down over on the far sideline. And they're going to say he was forced out of bounds. So they're going to move the chains. First down and 10. Clock runs, though. We got to have a sense of urgency. I know we got another whole quarter to play, but we're trailing 2 touchdowns, and we got to kick this ball back to a team that can score pretty quick themselves, no matter what happens on this drive, whether we score or turn it over. So we have got to have a little sense of urgency here. Handoff once again into the backfield, and he is fighting. They're trying to strip the ball.
Hold on to that football.
About 3 this time. Rashad Moore on the carry. And, he fought for those 2 or 3 yards. Going to be a gain of 2, second down and 8 for the Cats. Now there's going to – so he called a penalty against the Bobcats, I think. I'm not for sure. I guess not. I don't know.
Yeah. He did.
I didn't ever see a flag. I didn't see the call. But it is going to be a penalty against the Bobcats. It must have been a holding penalty because now it's second down.
No, it's first and 15.
I mean, first down and 15.
So it must have been before the ball.
Yep.
There's a quick pass.
And it is going to be complete over the left side. Breaks a tackle.
Hold on to that football.
He got near the red zone, down around the 21-yard line. So a good gain there. Got a lot of that back. And I believe that was the freshman on the reception.
Yeah, it was, Chasen Gordon.
So Chasen Gordon's going to get us within 3 yards, second down and 3 now for the Cats. just under 3 minutes to play here in the third quarter. Kyle Young looks things over, takes a snap, hands off this time to Kent Brown. He's going to break a tackle, gets the first down.
There's a flag.
And there's going to be a flag.
That's probably
going
to be a face mask.
It's going to move the ball to the 15-yard line. That's where they're going to stop play, which is enough for a first down. But we've got to get this. That was right in the pile around the tackle, so it's not going to be a holding. It is going to be face mask against the Pirates. So the Bobcats going to have excellent field position after this penalty is stepped off. And it should be first down and goal for Dumas. Once they get this stepped off, the clock has stopped for the penalty with 2 minutes, 39 seconds left to go here in the third quarter. And Drew Central is on top 21-7. Bobcats desperately trying to claw back into this football game and trying to tighten it up a little bit.
It's going to be first and goal just inside the 10.
Well, that's a tough first and goal there.
That is.
But it is indeed first down for the Cats. First down in the goal line. Quarterback.
There's a false start.
And now we're going to back them up 5. So it's going to be first and goal officially from the 14 after a 5-yard penalty.
We just can't keep off our toes.
Man, you're right. Tripping over our own feet. Backs us up 5 yards. And we're going to repeat the down. Man, how many, don't know how many penalties.
You know how Bobby Petrino feels.
Yeah, I hear you. So it's going to back us up 5 yards. 2:29 left to go here in the third quarter. And it is first down and goal now, but now it's from the 14-yard line. So you know what you've got to do. You're not going to get a first down. You've got to score. So now the officials are – so they have sent Kent Brown out of the game. It's got to be a equipment issue. And so Kent Brown is going to have to check out of the football game. I don't know if he took his helmet off. I don't know what happened, but it's an equipment issue, not a penalty. So he should be right back into the game after this play. Quarterback hands off Rashad Moore.
He runs into somebody.
And boy, he did. He run into a white wall, man. A bunch of white jerseys there near the 11, 12-yard line. So a short gain there, second down and goal. A gain of only about 2. So a gain of only 2. Now we're going to see Kent Brown check back into the football game. And it is second down and goal from the 12-yard line. Down to a minute 48 left to go here in the third quarter. High snap, quarterback pulls it down. Kent Brown gets the handoff, and not much doing there. He may have gotten the 10, and that's about it. And now it's third and goal from the 10-yard line. So, man, you got 2 plays, and we got to get 10 yards. The end zone is eluding us thus far. So Young looks to the sideline, awaiting the play call. Snap clock, plenty of time. Not plenty of time on the game clock. We're down near the 1 minute mark here in the third quarter, trailing 21-7. Kyle Young. One man goes into motion. Young going to snap it with 2 seconds left. He's going to throw, and it is going to be almost picked off.
Yeah, he jumped the route.
And so it's going to be fourth down and goal. So we were sitting pretty, and now it's all or nothing. Now you know you got to throw it. I mean, we've not been able to run 10 yards. Now they're going to stack the line. So you got to throw it. You got to find someone in the end zone to boot. You've got to throw a touchdown pass. And it took a whole quarter, and we have gotten another touchdown behind in the third quarter, and we're yet to score. This would be big if we could score. But you got to unload one here, and you got to get a receiver open. So Young, now they're going to have to call a timeout. Bobcats could not get set, so the Dumas Bobcats are going to call a timeout with 48 seconds left to go in the quarter. So we're just going to stay right here, man. You gotta throw a touchdown pass here. It's simple as that. I don't think you can run it 10 yards. They're going to be, they've kept us from gaining that many yards in the middle of the field. You get down near the goal line, you're out of room, and it's going to be tough.
So get something in the end zone.
Yeah, you could see Drew Central.
We need some kind of crossing routes to kind of hopefully confuse one of the DBs, leave one of our guys open.
Well, we just tried that kind of, and the guy jumped a route on the outside, crossing route going toward, the outside with the out.
That's the wrong read by the quarterback.
Yeah. Because I think it was more, he should have tried kick goal on that one.
Right.
But right then you could see Drew Central's sideline right then. They were motioning the safety to scoot over and so that they could put more of a double on Marcus Kilgore.
They're definitely not going to let him run a slant type pattern across.
And now Dumas has made an adjustment, put trips to make you have to worry about the other guys.
So, and Kilgore, if he can find a way, he can get open, even doubled up like that.
Mm-hmm.
But like you said, you've got two more receivers they've got to contend with now. Kent Brown stays in the backfield. Number one goes into motion to the left side. One-on-one coverage on that side. Plenty of time to throw. Quarterback throws into the end zone, and it is a mile.
No, what they called, he's out of bounds.
Yeah, he was a mile out of bounds.
Man.
He caught that ball near the track almost.
Yeah, that's tough, man.
So, man, the Bobcats come up empty. And
the good thing about it is that, they have the ball down in that territory. If we could play solid defense, we could get the football back with pretty good field position.
Yeah.
But what you don't do, you don't want a long drive here. It will be catastrophic.
Yeah, we're 2 touchdowns behind.
Yeah.
We missed a golden opportunity there to get back in this game. And I know it's a whole quarter left to play, but if we let them get out of this hole, get a few first downs, start milking that clock, we're going to be in trouble.
Even if they don't score, but they run 5-6 minutes off the clock, that just hurts our chances of coming back.
So it is first down and 10 after the Drew Central Pirates hold on fourth down. Quarterback throws the ball complete, but out of the back of the end zone. And it is first down and 10 now for the Pirates. Fuller takes a snap, and they're going to run over the right side, not much doing. But all they're looking for now is 10 yards and 3 plays. That's all they're looking for, 10 yards and 3 plays. Reset it, and let's do it again. And that's all they're going to need to win this football game.
Probably they're not going to take another snap this quarter. They're going to run out the quarter. They're probably not going to snap the ball till there's 2 seconds left on the play clock. They're going to try to eat as much of this clock as they can.
So that is going to bring us to the end of the third quarter of play here at Tidwell Field. And the Drew Central Pirates have pulled out to a 21-7 lead over the Dumas Bobcats. We'll be back in 1 minute with fourth and final quarter action.
Dumas Seed Cleaners is your hunting destination. Find all you need at Dumas Seed Cleaners, like food plot materials, rice bran, wildlife corn, and wheat seed. New deer feeders, trail cameras, and accessories are also available. Before you hit the woods this season, stop by Dumas Seed Cleaners, 115 East Choctaw in Dumas. Call 870-382-5243 and follow them at Dumas Seed Cleaners Inc. on Facebook. Dumas Seed Cleaners, serving Southeast Arkansas for over 45 years and a proud family-owned business in the heart of Dumas.
Your home is where your memories live. It's where you laugh and where you love. We understand the importance of the valuables under your roof, tangible and intangible alike. So no matter what's around the corner, we'll be there, offering you and your family the support that's made Farm Bureau Insurance a trusted name for over 70 years. You deserve more. You deserve a promise. Visit afbic.com.
Call Farm Bureau Agent Grant Shellman or Shea County Agency Manager Bubba Hudson today at 870-382-4004.
Welcome to fourth quarter action, and boy, it's looking good for Drew Central, not so good for the Dumas Bobcats, 21-7 in favor of the Pirates, and they have the football, second down. So it is second down and 8 for the Pirates. They have the football at the 12-yard line as we begin fourth quarter action. So the Bobcats are fighting this game tonight to try to have an opportunity to be a second seed And we got an uphill battle. We don't have very long to climb the mountain.
The way we're playing looks like we're headed to Walnut Ridge, Arkansas.
You can't even get to Walnut Ridge from here. Quarterback's going to hand off over the right side. He's going to move the ball up across the 15 to the 16-yard line.
That is a long drive, Jonesboro.
So it's going to be a 3rd down and 4 for the Pirates.
I made that trip to Walnut Ridge many times to watch my son play baseball. He played baseball at Williams Baptist University, and we got a motel room.
And it is north of Jonesboro?
It's kind of northwest of Jonesboro.
Wow.
Yeah, I remember driving over to the state tournament going through Walnut Ridge, I think, because we played Brooklyn.
Yeah, I remember Pocahontas. 3rd down and 4 now for Drew Central. Quarterback looks at the snap clock. He said, let me let it run a little while. And heads up play there by the quarterback. He's going to hand off over the left side. Gets into the secondary, gets a first down.
That's not good.
Yeah, and so big run there and a big first down and 10. And, Drew Central's got to be feeling it now. I mean, they've been in control of this football game since the second or third, since their first time they touched the ball.
If McGee loses to Fordyce, they become the 2 seed in the conference.
Oh, McGee?
No, Drew Central.
And if McGee wins, McGee becomes the 1.
Right. No.
Yeah, they have the same record as Fordyce.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah, and they beat them head to head.
Then Drew Central would be the 3 in that case.
That's crazy, isn't it?
That is insane.
Only reason I know that, I ran into Coach. What's the coach? Coach Anthony. Going to the restroom.
First down and 10 now for Drew Central. Handoff over left side.
That looks like that big back.
He's going to move the ball up to the 25. Gain of a couple. 2nd down and 8. Clock runs. We're already down to the 10-minute mark. So they've already burned a couple of minutes off.
Yeah, you don't want to give up another first down, and that can be tough.
Yeah, 2 touchdown deficit when we've had a chance to score. And
if you ever want to know what the plan is, watch them getting ready to snap the ball and watch the quarterback turn around and look at the clock.
Yep,
that tells you exactly what the game plan is.
So it is 2nd down and 8 from the 25-yard line, and Drew Central has slowed this football game down. And quarterback finally takes a snap, 3 seconds. And he's going to hand off. Yeah. They're going to stop him for a short gain. So it's going to bring up a 3rd down and about 6.
Oh, okay, there's a clock down there too, right?
Yep,
oh, yeah.
He must didn't know. I was just making sure. Quarterback must didn't know.
9:20 left
or his
to go
eyes
in the
must
game.
be a little bad, isn't he?
Yeah, because he keeps looking over his shoulder. But it is going to be 3rd down and 6 now for Drew Central.
Now, right here with 9:15 left, you got to get a stop. A first down would be bad right
It'd be brutal, yeah.
Brutal. It'd be brutal.
But a stop here will keep you in the football game.
Yeah, most
definitely. You got to score quick if you get this football.
This is a huge, huge down. You got to watch the quarterback scrambling in case they decide to pass it, and you watch him.
Long snap count. They move. No flag.
Get him.
Number 4 is going to get
man. Get him.
And he's going to
Is there no flag?
No flag, and he's going to get the first down.
Oh, man, that's tough, man.
So he's going to get the first down up near the 35-yard line.
Yeah, I was looking for a flag there. That's tough there, man. That's you talking about. It's going. Even if you stop them, you talking about what 5 minutes, McGraw?
You got
man left. Oh man.
So that's going to move the ball across the 35 to the 37-yard line. First down and 10 for Drew Central. Clock runs, 8:20 left to go in the 4th quarter. Drew Central on top, 21-7.
Yeah, they're going to just milk this clock for everything they can get out of it.
Looks like Fuller's going to keep. He's going to dive over the 40 for a gain of 3. 2nd down and 7. 2nd down and 7. And, it seems like this Dumas football team is just a different team than we watched play early in the season. Man, we were putting some points on the board against some really good football teams.
Well,
we can't score.
Well, we talked about it, Fordyce, McGee, this game, the hangover.
Yep, that's right. That's absolutely correct.
Yeah, the hangover.
And it's hard to tell those kids, hey, last week is over.
Yeah.
We got to get mentally ready for this week.
Right. And the thing you don't want is you don't want to go in the playoffs playing, with this like this.
Right. Because it's going to be a short season.
Oh, there's another missed tackle.
So he's going to gain a couple. Missed tackle moves the ball over the 42 to the 43-yard line.
Now we're finna get in the 6-minute mark. Yep. This is getting tough, man.
It's 3rd down and 3 for Drew Central. And I would say with a 2-touchdown lead this late in the game, Drew Central is in. If they get half of this, they're going to go for it on 4th down.
Yeah.
They're going to keep the possession of this football as long as they can. So it's 3rd down and a long 3 right here. But you got to stop them in the backfield because if they get half of this, they're going to go for it on 4th down.
Oh, we jumped offside. Oh,
give them
my God.
5 yards, give them the 1st down, and that very well may have given them the football game.
Yeah.
Because now they've got a fresh set of downs, and they've got the ball up near the 49-yard line. And, wow. The Bobcats have given them a 1st down there, and that offside penalty with 6:30 is going to be hard now to overcome without a turnover quick.
Yeah, man. That as you said, Mr. Rick, that's brutal, man.
So the quarterback's in no hurry once again to snap the football. Takes a snap.
You got to hope for a turnover.
And you got to hope for a turnover to stay in this game now.
This is old Barton.
That's going to be a gain over the midfield mark down to the 49-yard line. That's a gain of 2. 2nd down and 8. So it's 2nd down and 8 for the Pirates. We're down inside the 6-minute mark. So we're inside 6 minutes to play with the Drew Central Pirates on top of the Cats, 21-7. They have the ball at the Dumas 49-yard line. This drive started deep in their own territory. 2nd down and long now for Drew Central. Fuller takes a snap. He's going to keep right over the right side, and he is going to dive forward across the 45. Moves the ball downhill to the 43-yard line. Pretty good gain there, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down and 2 for the Drew Central Pirates. 3rd down and 2. We're nearing the 5-minute mark. 1st down here, and Drew Central is going to they're going to have a good night in Dumas, Arkansas.
Yes, they are.
So it is 3rd down and 2.
One more 1st down, and they can just about run the clock out.
Yeah, one more 1st down, and that'll be it. And, the Bobcats have just fallen on hard times late in this season. So Fuller takes a snap, drops his shoulder. He's going to get the 1st down. Just fighting. They're feeling it now. Moves the ball down to the 39. Now, where is this going to put Drew Central in the standings?
Well, if McGee loses, they're the 2 seed.
Oh, man, that's the best seed
ever in Drew Central history.
Yeah, that's the best seed to get in the playoffs.
If McGee wins, they become the 3 seed. So,
and we go in
as the 4 seed.
Oh, man, that's –
and it means a trip to Walnut Ridge.
To play a 1 seed, right?
No,
or
a 3 seed.
Oh, we play a 3 seed.
Yeah. And then if you win that game, we get to make that trip across the state to Mansfield.
Either Mansfield or Bismarck.
Mansfield.
No, I'm saying it'll be one of those 2.
Oh, yeah.
Depending on who wins.
So it is 1st down and 10 now for Drew.
You got to hope for a fumble right here.
Handoff goes to number 3. And we tried to strip the football. Nothing doing there. Short gain on the play.
Yeah.
And Mansfield, where is Mansfield?
Well, that's where we were cold last year.
That's where we was last year.
South of Fort Smith.
All right.
Last year when me and McGraw was doing the commentating.
Yeah, you went to from the bathroom.
And you went to the bathroom on me and McGraw and left us.
Yeah. You know I did.
No.
Yeah, the old man stood out there and took it, boys.
Man, that was a tough ride.
Oh, that was
Man, that was a cold ride.
That's where Zach was my backup driver, and he was asleep before we got out of the parking lot.
I drove all the way over. I drove all the way back.
I know that feeling.
You're a good man.
I didn't want to do that again.
Quarterback takes a snap over the left side.
I'm going to have somebody drive at least for an hour or so I can get a nap. It's
going to bring up a 3rd down and 6 now for Drew Central. We're inside the 3-minute mark. Drew Central on top, 21-7. Bobcats just could not get anything going on offense tonight. What we did, we couldn't sustain. We moved the ball well. We fumbled.
Four turnovers, 2 interceptions.
At least one inside the red zone.
And then a turnover on downs inside the 15.
That's right. So
you can't win ball games that way.
That's right. So now we're going to have an offside penalty against the Bobcats. Looks like.
And give them
it'll be about a yard before, about third down in a yard. The Cats have fallen apart here, and now all you want to do is just get this game over with, because it is getting ugly out there on the football field with the mistakes. And man, you got to know Drew Central is feeling this, and they are tickled to be on the road coming over to Dumas in a new league. We haven't played, but this is our second year. And now they come over here. We beat them at their place last year, and they come over here and take care of business in this football game. Boy, just a hard running out of the backfield. They're going to get that first down.
And they can run the clock out.
So now all they got to do is line up and watch that clock run. And I gotta do it, and I got to do it on the air. Milton Rimley, I will see you at work Monday. But until then, congratulations. And your kid played a good game. Your team played a good game. You can't take anything away from the Pirates of Drew Central tonight, as they are going to hand it to the Bobcats here in Dumas, Arkansas. Got about a minute and a half left to take care of business here. 21-7.
Yeah, this is
a fresh set of downs.
This is tough, man.
So Drew Central run the ball a couple of times, then they can take a knee.
Right.
Now we're going to have stoppage of play.
And what you got to do here, man, you just got to tell everybody, coaches, players, everybody, forget all that to just happen. The regular season is over. We got a new season, a new
That's absolutely
journey.
Right.
It's 0-0. If records are out the window, let's go for the second half of the season, forget about everything, and play football. That's just what you got to say right here.
Yeah, you got to make sure they know they've got to want it. They've got to want the game. They've got to want the win. They're going to have to play hard for it. And but we're going to find out what we're made out of next week. So it is first down and 15 after the penalty. The clock stopped with 1:28 to set for the penalty. Now a handoff over the right side. Not much doing there. Going to gain about 3. And it's going to bring up a second down and long for Drew Central. They won't have to snap the football till we're under the 1 minute mark. So they can pretty much take a knee a couple plays.
You're probably going to see the victory formation.
Yeah.
I would expect to see them take a knee a couple of times and leave Dumas, Arkansas with a big win here, game 10. We're inside a minute. And now Drew Central is going to line up in the victory formation. They're going to take a knee. They just need.
And they probably will not have to snap the ball again.
So that is going to be.
You can see Coach Larry White is over there. He's very excited. Man, he's got Drew Central going in the right direction, and, man, they're going. It's pandemonium over there.
That is going to be. They're going to say we got to play a little bit more football.
Right.
It's 30 seconds
left. Stay on the field. Coach Nick is fussing at them.
Yeah, there was a 5-yard motion penalty against Drew Central, so they're going to have to back up. They're going to have to snap the ball dead.
One more time.
Yeah, and then let it run out. But they do got to come back and snap the football.
Hey, when would you ever think about a season that Drew Central beats McGee and Dumas?
And Dumas.
That's unheard of, isn't it?
That is.
And McGee hangs 50 on Dumas.
Oh, man, with the what is it, Coach McGraw? Is it wing tee?
Wing tee.
With the wing tee, and that offense hadn't performed like that all year.
So after the penalty, it is all academic here, but they are going to have to snap the football one more time. And now we can call this game for Drew Central. The votes are in.
Yeah.
They've been counted.
Yeah,
and the Drew Central Pirates.
I tell you what, we still got to do the player of the game.
We definitely do.
And I got to give it to a young man named Jordan Kinney. I don't know.
Jordan Kinney, absolutely.
Right.
I had him on my phone.
This is a tough way to go in the playoffs.
Yes, it is.
With 3 straight
losses.
Yeah, it's tough, man.
So Jordan Kinney will be the First Natural State Bank Player of the Game.
And Big 78 need to get off to. Come on, Popeye. You gotta get up and go shake hands.
Go shake hands.
Come on, man.
So the Bobcats are going to lose a big one here.
Come on, man.
Like
you got to go shake hands.
3 in a row. We're going to step aside for a minute. We'll be back with the Delta Memorial Hospital Delta Health Services.
Be good in victory, great in defeat.
1 minute.
Rattery Pawn and Surplus in Star City. Locally owned, ready for your next hunt, and here when you need cash.
Delta Memorial Hospital is for more than just inpatient care. When you're no longer sick but not quite ready to go home and still need some nursing and rehab care, Delta Memorial Hospital's swing bed program may be right for you. Our program will provide services to help you regain your strength and get back on your feet. If you need continued care at home, Delta Memorial can provide home health services that can be tailored to fit your needs. We make it possible to continue to heal in your own home or in a personalized rehab program. Delta Memorial, caring for you close to home.
Welcome to the Delta Memorial Hospital Delta Health Services post-game show, live tonight from Tidwell Field, as the Drew Central Pirates have handed it to the Dumas Bobcats by a score of 21-7. I did not see that coming. I did not see our offense being so stale for the 3rd game in a row, man. I'm telling you.
You know, and it's all mental. Because we physically have the ability to do what we need to do, and I know these coaches prepare these kids because I've worked with the staff, and I'm at a loss for words. As a coach, I know it's very frustrating.
It's almost like we've had two separate seasons with 2 different football teams.
It is almost that way.
And that's what's frustrating, I know, for the fans and the staff, the coaches and all that. And, it's just got to be a frustrating situation there. I know it is for the fans, but, man, it is what it is. So the Cats earned their playoff berth early in this season. Mm-hmm. Thank goodness they did.
Thank goodness they played good when they needed to, and they won the games they should have won early.
Yeah, right. The Rising and Palestine Wheeling.
Right, and Barton. And, let's see, Rising.
Lake Village.
Man.
Yeah.
And now tomorrow night, those teams with a win can possibly be the 5 seed.
That's right.
So, it's.
What are we looking at right now?
Right now we're looking at being the 4th seed.
What makes us do you know how it plays out?
Well, we'll have the same record as Drew Central, regardless of what McGee and
Drew Central's going to get that head.
They're going to get the head-to-head, so they become the 3 seed. We're the 4 seed.
How many losses we got?
We're 4-3.
Oh, and McGee has what, 2? No, they've only got 2.
They're 4-2.
Right.
Oh,
so we got Fordyce at 5-1, McGee at 4-2. We're at 4-3. Drew Central's at 4-3.
Oh, so we're the 4 no matter what.
And no matter what, because if we go to a 3-way tie with McGee and Drew Central,
they beat us.
They've got us.
So we're the best we're looking at is 4.
4th.
That's not good, guys.
So next Friday night we will be on the road, probably
at Walnut Ridge, Arkansas,
and
I'm probably gonna sit that one out on you fellas. no,
you gotta drive that bus.
You better get on that bus, man. Come on,
they may need to give us 2 drivers, ain't it, McGraw?
I gotta find
that's pretty far if that's where we're going.
And I gotta either work a deal out with Brock or work a deal out with Zach to somebody go with me.
Yeah, that's a long
road trip.
It's a 4-hour drive just driving in a bus. Now car I can make it a little over 3.5, but It's about a 4-hour drive from here to.
Well,
it says 3.5 probably on maps.
Yeah, it's 3 hours, but those roads are.
But with football, they're going to leave early. They're going to stop and eat lunch. Right. They're going to stop somewhere and do a walkthrough. Then go to the game. So
well, I need to know when y'all leave because I'm going with y'all. I'm going to drive with y'all because I want to grab the meal with y'all and hang out with the team.
Yeah,
get the whole hoorah.
It may be the last time for the season.
Right.
But the good thing about you folks, you don't have to make that drive. All you got to do is
tune in,
walk over to your remote, pick it up, and throw it up on that TV. And we'll take care of everything else for you as the Bobcats will be on the road next week in this playoff part of the season. So you just get your TV